first I have the one neighbor, and it's the worst roommate story I've ever had. Period. And I'll go ahead and tell you, I came home because I was working at nightclubs. That was what I used to do in the past. I came home from a nightclub job, and I was talking with, or like we had just gotten raided because the place was like too full. As I was able to get home, I was able to get back, and at 2:15 in the morning, my roommate was in his whitey-tighty underwear cleaning his shotgun in the dark, crying while watching Gilmore Girls. And after that, I was like, there is no way in hell I am staying here anymore. I called my brother the next day and just like, hey, you want to come live in New York? And he was like, yeah, sure.
That was in New York?
Yeah. Everybody has one of those sort of New York stories. Oh, and we're live. Usually my go live takes like 30 or 40 seconds. Okay. So we're live.
I'll stop noodling now. But you know what? That's all to say. We're going whistle stick today, so we don't have to worry about whatever we were talking about.
Whistle stick. I like it. No, we can still do the I just realized we never went to the bagpipe thing. I just talked about my roommate. Well, never mind. How's it going, everybody? I'm Bizarchus. Welcome to the Vereldium stream. Thank you very much, Caro, for the continued sub. I'm going to start off by saying this is a giveaway stream today. So you'll see over there that are join our Discord for tonight's giveaway. If you are watching right now, the Discord link at the top is going to be giving away a commissioned art piece by Lo-Fi Industries. This is a gift from Victory NYC. They have given this for our players. This is our last art commission giveaway. What you'll do is you'll roll off a single D100 inside of our giveaway channel. At the end of tonight's session, I am going to roll off on my cell phone, which is in my pocket, so everybody can see me do it, and I will be rolling off that a single D100. Whoever is closest to my roll is going to win it. If I see that you have rolled multiple times, I will take your first roll, which is perfectly fine. Total mistake. It's been a while since our last giveaway. But I hope that you guys all have a really fun time. If you're watching the stream, I see that we have a few new faces in our chat. Hello to you. Welcome to the game. Let me explain a little bit about what this is. This is an ongoing 5th edition homebrew game with our world, Vereldium. This is a world created by me, Mr. Bizarchus. I'll be your DM. Joining me are 5 PCs that are part of our ongoing stream community. You can join, link at the top. And these players have all played with us in multiple sessions, and they are going to be our Vanguard, which is what we call our PCs as they play their characters with us. If you would like to play, you absolutely may. You can play as either our PC or you can play as the Ravenous. The Ravenous are the people who play the monsters who are going to be providing the challenges for our Vanguard to overcome. There's not going to be any Ravenous today. I am going to be controlling them. But in the future, if there is enough interest, we will be having more Ravenous come in. You'll see that they have killed some PCs. They've raised a city where we're actually going to be fighting in today. So, most of this is homebrew. I hope that you guys have an interest in some of the things that we do. Most of it is going to be wild, wacky, and overpowered. And you know what? I just don't care. So it's just a lot of fun. One of the things that we do is inspiration cards. These are tarot cards. There are 4 ways that our players can use these. They can either turn them in and re-roll any dice whatsoever. They can gift them to another player, and they could re-roll any dice. They could force myself or the Ravenous or any other character to re-roll their dice. Or they can tempt fate. They can tell me to flip the card straight up. Whatever concept is on the other side of this card is going to affect the session at some point. A lot of the characters that we have in here, you're going to see are some interesting character types. I'm all up for fun. If it's cool and if it makes you have a good time, that's exactly what we're all here for. Let's see. Oh, you all are also a part of our caravan, which is the ongoing campaign. If you look down at the bottom corner of your screen, you're going to see little purple bubbles. Those are called trouble bubbles. Those trouble bubbles are going to accrue constantly as you're watching the stream, which you can contribute that will actually affect the session as you go on. So, one of the things you could do is you can gift the caravan some wealth. You can gift them supplies. You can gift them food so they can travel to another location. You can gift them alchemical bombs that they can throw at enemies. You can gift them a healing yodel, which is a single D4 that heals anybody on the map that you choose at any time. A single D4, which could save them from death. You could also gift them an inspiration card for a very high price, or you can unleash the archers. It's a single D20 roll, and it could hit everybody. It could just hit one of you. But either way, it's going to make it a lot of fun. You also see a bunch of community goals that we have, such as giving our court magister a new spell, or to be able to Chevalier Rescue Battalion. So if any of our PCs meet the Reaper today, their characters do not die. However, they are no longer able to play in that session. And the last one is just simple healing potions, because they've been drinking them like crazy recently. That's what happens when you have a really hard fight. We had a couple of those. So, let me go ahead and introduce our players for today. We have Black Irish, the Mobius Tripper coming back. We have the Mad God Cthulhu, Rose Kai Kai, and Lord Geyser 21. These are all players that have played with me before. And if you would like to play, click at the top. So, Black Irish, would you be so kind as to introduce yourself in Maresh? But before you do so, I would like for you to introduce yourself on top of your brand new airship, because that just got built last session.
Yes, it did. So glad to finally have this thing built. Hello, everyone. I am Black Irish 19 here on Twitch, and this is Maresh, the Water Genasi sorcerer, who has been looking forward to having this ship built for months.
Oh yeah,
Sky Pirate time.
It is Sky Pirate time. All right, and the Mobius Tripper, would you be so kind as to introduce yourself and Kellen Weekrain?
Absolutely. I'm the Mobius Tripper. You may remember me as Kellen Wheatgrain. But as soon as the city was Kellen decided to drop the act and say, hey, you know what? He kind of just had to cobble together an identity, and this town I got to, everyone talked like that, so I tried my best, but nobody was buying it, so I just dropped that act. I'm a bard, but also kind of a warlock too. You know, it's kind of a thing. Sometimes you got to pick up another job, but it's very rewarding. Or regret it.
Nice, man. Congratulations and all the best here. Remember, family, love, work, and health always come first. This is just a game, but it's meant to be a lot of fun. We're so happy that we have you back. Mad God Cthulhu, our newest PC, would you be newest player? Sorry, would you please introduce yourself and Agmar Zaitochi?
Well, I'm Mad God Cthulhu, and my character is the blind swordsman Agmar Saitochi, who's a samurai with a level in wizard, so he can see through his familiar when he's curious about things, and get that shield spell when things get in dire.
That was dope, by the way, last session. And just like shield, and I get an extra 5 AC. I had such
26.
I had such a good slash ready for you too. Damn.
It's a great spell.
It's a great spell. God, it's so good. Rose Kai Kai, would you please introduce yourself and Nebera?
Yes, I am Rose Kai Kai. I also am a streamer here on Twitch, and I am going to be playing Nebera, my female Furbog ranger, with her companion Minday that she had gotten as a drake from a true dragon from birth, and that is her familiar. And Nebera is the daughter of an ambassador of the Furbog ambassador in Eldoram. Did I pronounce that right, Bizarchus? Eldoram.
I think so. I don't have the thing in front of me. Oh, Eldoramin.
Okay, Eldoramin. Sorry. So I am just working. I was going to be in an arranged marriage, didn't want to be a part of that, wanted adventure, and so told my parents I'm going to do that instead. So I am trying to win back their approval.
And you're doing so by being one of the most badass adventurers in all of Vereldium. Thanks again for coming. And also want to let the whole caravan know, too, the token that you currently see on Rose Kai Kai's screen is from Low Key Industries. Rose Kai Kai was one of our original winners. And that, you see, is an original work of Nerbera. All right, Lord Geyser 21, our currently highest level character in all of the game, because you pulled the world card freaking twice. I've never seen somebody with better luck than you. You're like somebody at a roulette table that literally strikes twice on the one number. I'm sorry, that was a horrible introduction. I'm super happy for you. Lord Geyser, would you please introduce yourself and Halvis?
Hi everybody, I'm Lord Geyser 21, but here Halvis is my name and Creating the Undead is my game. Supporting a very stylish skeletal left arm carved with runes and inset with gems.
Because you've said the exact same catchphrase for a long time, can we set that up that the entire party has to say it together the next time that you play with us? It's like, hey guys, can we do this gimmick, please, please, please? It'd be a great.
I've come to really like that in the way it sounds. So
it's a great bit. It's a great bit. Okay, and I see that a inspiration card has been granted because Black Irish has a ton of trouble bubbles. So Maresh, you get yourself a card of inspiration before we get started for the game.
And we're gonna flip it immediately.
Of course we are. What is this one? You're a sorcerer, right?
Yes.
And water genasi?
Indeed.
What's the highest level spell you can cast?
That would be 5th level.
Roll me 2d10. 9 and 1. Okay. You're going to get a 4th level spell that I have to figure out what that is. So I will find you a 4th level spell.
Cool.
You will have access to it for this fight. So I'll wait until you guys do like a nice little realm of RP or until you start equipping yourselves before I give you that special spell. But
okay,
you can also I will allow you to re-prepare your spells later today, but this spell will be permanent. Yep, you drew the Empress. And because my Empress has just made me a whole bunch of barbecue chicken, I am in a really, 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 really good mood.
Ugh, barbecue chicken.
I know.
Yeah.
No, my wife's barbecue chicken. Ah! I bite my thumb at no one, but it is delicious. Okay, sorry. I'm in a different planet right now because of all the brown sugar sweetness. So, in our last session, you all had just left Maseldsz Dalo, getting a few magic items on the way out to making sure that you all were fully prepared and equipped for the oncoming battle that was to ensue when you decided you were going to take on Felden's Birth and try to win it back. You know that there's going to be more persons, and there's going to be those from the Adequate 8 and those survivors that are still above ground that you can join up with in order to take back your town. As the initial fight began, you found that there was nobody who was harrying the church. However, the rest of the town is in a bad, bad way. Many of the areas are decimated. I just realized that my music audio is loud as hell. Sorry. I'm going to turn that down. There's no reason for that. I'm a semi-pro DM, everybody. How's it going? So, as you check out the rest of Felden's Birth, it is in a very bad way. The walls are all destroyed. Numerous hundreds to thousands of corpses lined where the walls once were. And as you go, as you send your scouts and as you send familiars to go and scout ahead, you see that there is a massive obelisk within the very center of town. It is surrounded by fiends. 2 dragons, one blue, one green, circle the very apex of this obelisk. A bright red glow encompasses the very base of this, and it is strong and it is disheartening. The waterways were all poisoned and acrid. You sent your bugbear battalion in order to be able to talk to the Myrmidon, who you had saved a long while ago when you first came into Felden's Birth. The mission was successful. The Myrmidon was able to bring back those who can cleanse the waterways, and it did happen, but at the cost of 17 of your soldiers. So, although the Bugbear Brigade suffered heavy losses, they're still able to take on missions. 5,000 gold well spent. Now, as you have met up with one of the simulacrum of Dominic Felden, Sergeant Onabera, who is a Copperscale Dragonborn, who was on top of it and was the leader of the current resistance. You also met up with Tazahazar and the rest of his mercenary group. Tazahazar will be able to help you to find the proper missions in order to send your mercenaries on. Onabera will be able to give you military intelligence. And you now know that Dox from the Chameleon's Cantina in Maseldsz Dalo will give you intelligence regarding any of the missions that you are about to go on because of the agreement that you all have. So, as you all are inside of the church, you have your illustrious airship named the Expedition, because Expedition won in our vote. As the Expedition flies above with many of your other caravaneers and many other soldiers armed with heavy crossbows and longbows and the magic of fireball and firebolts ready to fly, you're able to keep air superiority over the northwestern corridor of Felden's Birth. As the rest of those resistance fighters in the church are able to get a moment's rest and a moment of respite, every inch of you is still tingling from the fact that you have a foothold here. You have 1,000 caravaneers that are ready to take back this town. You have mercenaries on your side, and you have a resistance that thinks of you as heroes and as saviors. So, 38th Vanguard, what do you wish to do?
I think I'm on the deck of the airship, and I'm playing a war tune on my whistle stick to try to inspire everybody. Not in a formal mechanical sense, you know.
Okay. Would you all like to take a tour of your airship?
Oh, yes, please.
Very much so.
Okay. On the top of your airship, it is 150 feet long by 40 feet wide. There is a cargo hold available. The entirety of the ship is covered in small carved runes. You can see why this took as long as it did in order to create this ship. Every inch of it is covered. And although the bellowing of sails that really aren't doing anything are there, you see 2 helms. Each one of these helms has a small lever that is next to it that can be moved 180 degrees. One is for pitch, one is for yaw. And as you look towards it, one is for thrust and one is for drag. So this is the way that your ship moves in three dimensions. There must always be 2 pilots. Right now, there is a simulacrum of Dominic Felden and a small barbarian halfling that you know to be named Piney. Behind her being 3 blink dogs named Winkin, Blinkin, and Nod. As you go down to the 2nd floor, you have a very large crew space. This will house 50 people uncomfortably, 30 people comfortably, and 20 people with great speed. There's also a kitchen. As you get down into your base, you notice that there is an extremely strong hold that is down here. This is your brig. So if you ever decide you need to capture somebody, you could. This brig is enchanted. Only spells 4th level and above can pierce its enchantment. It is made of adamantium. And here's where it all happens. The Bulgine Globe. The Bulgine Globe is a massive, yoga ball-sized Aufladen stone, housing an immense amount of raw magic energy, stacked atop a large plinth that spans out almost like it's a... No, exactly 10 chicken nuggets, I think or 1 chicken nugget, just buzz with excitement really quick. Just saw my name pop up. With the plinth spinning around in a small helix, you notice that the raw magic is going straight down. You also notice that there are 3 rings around this. All 3 rings are currently spinning. And as they do, you notice that there are arcane runes that depict a spell on each of them. One is Fly, one is Levitate, and one is Longstrider. As you look at these spells, you now know that this Bulgine Globe is an item in D&D Beyond, and you may add it all to your inventory so that you may check it out. But you know that it can take up to 15 levels worth of spells, but it can only house 3 spells total. You do know that it amplifies the ability of spells. So it doesn't just have to be a fly spell. It can be any spell that doesn't have an instant casting time. So you couldn't that doesn't have an attack roll. So you couldn't technically roll a firebolt into one of these because it wouldn't do anything. But you could do a light cantrip or something along those lines. So if you ever feel like experimenting with a magic battleship, by all means, you now have a Bulgine Globe.
So does that mean I'll be able to use my absorb elements onto it?
Potentially.
Okay.
Just think of it this way. If you decide to do airship combat, and you decide to have a spellcaster to be a part of the combat scenario, you could potentially enchant your ship with some sort of protections. Or some sort of weapons. Not just for movement, but sometimes for battle. On this ship, however, there is lacking one thing. A way to get off of it very easily. So the ship either needs to land and you must climb off, or be clever about it and do something totally different. We're open to ideas.
Agmar's just gonna jump off and use Featherfall to stick that superhero landing.
That is an idea.
I know it wastes a spell slot, but it'll be worth it.
As the Vanguard and the current crew of the expedition are up on top and looking across the landscape, They notice that that obelisk is keeping its distance. The dragons of the obelisk are keeping their distance. You did wound the blue dragon. The green dragon won't make its way any closer. It knows better. So you know that you're keeping your current area safe simply by having the expedition equipped and still flying over top of this area. So, what would you like to do?
We should probably head back into the church to speak with Sergeant Onibera.
Would anybody like to confirm that? Just as something as Berserkus, to the rest of the party, when somebody gives a suggestion, I normally wait for either a second or somebody, meaning I would also like to do that, so it becomes more of a consensus, rather than one person throwing spotlight, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, it's yeah, it's a good idea to check in with them, see how the resistance is doing.
Should be. Sorry, I was sneezing at the time.
Yeah, I'm with them.
Okay. In which case you will deliver yourselves down safely and without having to burn any spells onto the ground behind the church. As you do so, you're able to cross very easily into the newly made bridge directly into it. You notice that the area around the church is entirely untouched. The entire invading force never came close to it. You do see that a lot of the resistance and a lot of those who are still here, which you know to be members of the town, which you also know to be former adventurers or current adventurers, to be posted up in each one of the windows, ready to pick off anybody who gets too close. Now that you're being seen as allies, you know that you have no worries about this. You go to the very front. As you do so, Onibera and Tazahazar are both waiting. They open up the doors wide, now with great glee, as you all have completely liberated and annexed this one central island. Or islet, I'm sorry. So as you do so, they are using the decanter of endless water that you've given them in order to be able to fill up that fountain. You're noticing that there is a constant stream of buckets that are going inside and out, also a stream of vases. You also see that a lot of people are very clean for the first time. If you've ever seen anybody who's super squeaky clean after not taking a bath for a long time, this is what they look like. Everything is just frazzled and frayed, and my God, where's a comb? From everybody's silence, I see that nobody else has had that problem. Okay, that is a real thing.
Sorry, I was just thinking of another popular actual play where someone is very well established as being stinky and then they get cleaned. I'm like, everybody knows. We'll just wink at that and move on. But yeah, that has definitely happened after some fun camping trips.
Yeah.
Do you want me to share details or?
No, I was hoping to play the game, but you can absolutely share an anecdote.
All right, let's play the game. Kellen coughs is like, sorry, let's do this.
Okay, so as you all approach, you get something in your DM's eye, and you move forward inside of the now much more organized and way less tense church. As you start coming in, you notice that there are more people here than were there previously. You notice that some of those who were sent, some of those seem to be those who are a little bit more emaciated. Some are injured and are receiving treatment, both magical and physic. As you are sitting around with everyone else, you're now counting your resistance members to be at 80. You also see that your Bugbear Battalion is back. And although they are battered and the fight was long, They look as wild-eyed and as ready to go back out there as anything else. As Unabera and Tazahazar bring you back over to the mission map, they point out a few new things. They say, if you wish to go, and if you wish to try and eliminate some of their supply lines, I think we'll have a better time and an easier time to be able to annex more of these areas. I think if you can smash the supply line between the northeast or the southeast of this islet, we may be able to annex them easier, and we may be able to send some of ours. You can also try to make contact with the Dalo. If you can send someone to this Underdark entrance to be able to try and give us aid, try and find someone that can come back and that could give us the reinforcements that we need, I think that could help out immensely. And then we can get much more and much faster reinforcements. The next, we're running short on food. And although the food that we have is enough, we're still very weak. If you are able to liberate the old Druid's hut, which is the Druid school, I think that we can be able to use some of their items to be able to make food for us. This should sustain us and should keep us fairly well nourished for the remaining fights. I do believe that they have many items that can cast Goodberry, which is not much, but it's more than enough for a full day. Of those three, which do you wish to entreat your mercenaries to? Tazahazar going over and tying bandages and tying bandoliers on the remaining bugbears.
Maybe we should send the Bugbear Battalion to receive, to get more help from the Dalo. Get more reinforcements. They've suffered some losses. As much as they may be a fighting force, I do not wish them to see them completely wiped out and trying to help us.
No, I see where you're going with that. My concern is bringing more mouths to feed before we fed the ones we have. So maybe the Druid school should take precedence. But I understand where you're coming from, and we do need support. I just think getting our people up to full strength would come first, and then we would be more inclined to bring people into the fold at that point.
I have to agree with that. As well as the fact that I don't believe that Dalo will respond to the bugbears as well as one of us going down and speaking to them.
You see that Gallandin, Lumissa, and Wendy's mother, Jane, all fully equipped, will say, we will go with them if that's the case. We all have the medallions.
I think that would be a good idea. And in the meantime, we could land them the branches of Given Tree we already have, that we got from the Myconids. That should tide them over until we're able to liberate the Druid school.
And
Okay.
if anything, if we send the Bugbear to get the Dalo, we ourselves may be able to free the Druid school ourselves. It might postpone the liberation of the other two islands, but I think supplies and gaining more allies might take priority in this type of warfare. What say you, Kellen?
Sounds like we got a plan cooking.
And my, how it smells so sweet.
I'm behind this plan.
So, if you can't tell, this is DM Panic Face. What did you just? what was the plan?
And
We're
the
gonna solve
bugbears
everything.
Send the bugbears along with our 3 caravan leaders down to the Dalo for extra reinforcements.
Okay.
And then we work on getting the druid school.
Okay. Yeah. That's definitely something
That's what
that
I
you
was
can.
understanding.
Yeah.
It's something that
we're-
you could do. In the meantime,
we're-
while you all do that, if you all could just not look at the stream for a hot second, because I may have to put a new map down.
Uh-oh.
And this is why I pop out chat so I don't see the stream at all.
Okay.
we're also lending the people in the church our branches of Giving Tree.
Right. So, do you know what the branches of the Giving Tree are capable of?
I
I
do.
thought they could cast Goodberry, wasn't it?
Oh, it's worse. I'd actually like to take one of those branches of the Giving Tree and see how much with chaos I can cause.
Okay. What sort of chaos would you
Ow.
like to cause?
I'd like to go into behind the church to where there's ground, and I'm going to plant the branch in the ground.
Okay. Go ahead and do so. As you go behind the church and you begin to plant the branch of the Giving Tree, can you please cast the branch of the Giving Tree into the VTT for everybody to see?
Yeah.
As I panickingly make a new map.
Oops.
I don't know how many DMs that we have here, but this is something that seems to happen often, especially in my games. So just so that you guys knew, I had like other things for you all too. So don't think that those are the only mission options.
We could do their stuff today if you had today's stuff prepared. We're not going to make it sweat that hard. We're just
No, I
you know,
just
we're
wanted
pitching
you-
options.
Just wanted to let you guys know that there was other things, so you could definitely do that. But now that I know that this is a thing, I'm gonna just my inner monologue is now local. So yeah, give me just a second, and I'm gonna make this a thing. Okay, so
This is what happens when we make Berserkers panic.
yeah, I just throw down a bunch of maps I just happen to have prepared.
All right.
Oh, so that's what the branch does.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay. Would you like
okay.
to roll a D100? Or not a D100? It's a D what?
20.
D20.
D20. Roll me a D20.
Come
I'm
on.
not gonna look.
17.
17.
Oh, thank
Okay. So you don't
God. I knew
summon.
the risk of doing it.
You don't summon a Trent. You don't summon a. It's not a 20, or a natural 1, which is nice. So this tree, the moment that you plant it, it immediately grows very soft roots, and as that happens, the ground shifts and moves very, very effortlessly. And as it continues to move and shift and burrow, the top begins to spin, and as it continues to spin upwards, you see dozens of fruit that should not exist on trees. You see watermelon, you see cantaloupe, you see different kinds of vegetables. You see avocados grow on trees. You know what I mean? Just a myriad of different foodstuffs. And as each one of those begin to grow behind this church, go ahead and roll me 6d10. Or just click the purple box inside of that description, and it'll do it for you.
37.
It's enough to feed 37 people for a day. And it will continue to feed that, and it will continue to produce 6d10 foodstuffs for the rest of its life until it's cut down.
Thanks.
So,
That'll be
you've-
helpful.
Yeah, you put a branch of the giving tree behind the church, which will provide sustenance for a small number of people. So,
I'll pat Halvis on the back. Good job, friend.
Halvis, you
Wow,
get yourself
great.
a card of
Now-
inspiration.
Now I have to just figure out how I'm going to make a song that has something to do with a tomato tree, which is cool. It's fine.
Say to this exactly one chicken nugget, you have spoke it into existence. So if it happens,
Oh my gosh, please.
Oh boy.
If this happens a third time, I'm gonna lose it.
Oh, what the heck. Flip the inspiration card.
And he made a tomato tree.
Okay, I'm gonna do it in front of
Kellen's just there in the
everybody, so
corner, like, there's something here.
Okay.
What is it?
It's not the world card.
It's not the world card, no.
They
Okay,
goaded me into it.
this is not going to affect you yet.
Okay.
Okay. So, as you all are now feeding a surprising number of people from the magic giving tree that you have planted behind this church, Tazahazar looks ahead and says, "That's cool. That's really cool. I can't do that. That's awesome. I don't think any of my guys can do that either. So, I have something for you. Just wanted to let you know that we've gotten a little bit more intel on that barrack that is outside of town. So those barracks are housed by the leaders, the ones that are actually controlling most of the kobolds. If you go to those, the rest of them will be thrown into chaos, I think. Most of them need somebody stronger in order to keep them tough. When we were fighting on the south wall, I noticed that there was always one orc behind each group. That's just my thought. I think they each have their own little kobold platoon or whatever. So I think if we take them out, the kobolds aren't going to really have an option to fight. But that's just my thought. Another thing, too. I know that you've been looking for... It was Hzemfaxi, right? The ruby dragon?
That's right.
I don't have too much information, but I do know that your butcher, who was still there, also was looking for somebody draped in red. And I know that the butcher shop is still up. Nobody touched it. Well, I take that back. Somebody actually did bust in a bunch of the first floor, but none of the other two. I heard the story.
Good to know.
I think she might still be there. So if you still want to go over and see her, you probably should. Not only that, but we got some new intel. I have a thought. And this one might be a little bit of a stretch, but I think it's a good one. See all those demons and all those devils? They shouldn't still be here, but they're still here, and I don't know how that's possible. And he's actually showing you a whole bunch of them through a large scope. You notice that there are very, very large crystal, almost juts coming from the bottom of that obelisk. Can I please have all of you roll me a history check? I want for Kellen, Maresh, and Nerbera only to roll me a wisdom check afterwards. Okay. 20, 19, 17. These are all history. History. Yeah, that's 4 out of 5 history checks that meet my DC. And the wisdom just brings it right on over. So, as you look down, you notice that obelisk looks familiar. There is something about that obelisk that you remember seeing when you were in the Alphaladin mines beneath the city. Looks very, very similar to what was around that those statues. The place where you met that ghost who was once the giant princess who was there and who spoke with you. And Jerry, who had the really sneezy nose. But you remember that those Alphaladin stones were all unattuned. They didn't have any spells attached to them. This could possibly be that. Tazahazar says, I think it's those crystals, but I don't know how they're still charged. The only way that we were ever able to charge the crystals is by putting them over a wellspring. And even then, the wellsprings took an impossibly long time. I think there's some sort of device that's down there. Dominic said it was a Veritas device. Look, if it's a device, you can break it. So break it, so that we don't have to deal with as many demons. Just however many summoners we have. That's way better. I'll leave that to you. Why don't you guys think about it? If you have any questions, by all means ask us. We have as much intel as you all do, but maybe there's something that we missed. Onabera is going to take care of your bugbears.
All right, we appreciate it. And hey, I've always said the less demons, the better. We're gonna take that. We're gonna talk about it, and well, you know us. We're gonna solve something by the end of the day.
Amen. Praise Bahamut. Peace be with you. Go kill shit.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, shit. I did it.
I mean,
I did it.
We both just stand there and stagger and then we kind of just do the like hand to like wrist shake.
Yeah. So as you've been gone, Mobius, there's been a swear jar. So every time that I curse and forget to hit my little curse button, I have to give 10 gold to the caravan.
Oh heck yeah! I'm just gonna still play out that the NPC swore and everybody heard it.
No, I'm cool with it.
Oh. just to play the red face into the game and kind of have that like fourth wall spill to be like, no, it's cool, Father. And then in Celestial, I'm like, it's all good.
You see his
Kellen can speak Celestial.
You see his silver and bronze brothers from behind, all just like, ha ha, you cursed, I heard you. Ha ha ha. All in Dragonborn. Or all in Draconic. Sorry.
That I don't know how to speak, so I'm like...
I'm sorry. I've been drinking ice cream.
I would be the worst person if I were to shade someone. That is totally fine.
Okay.
Nabera just shakes her head since she can hear it all.
So with that, you look around yourself, and although they are able to defend this islet a little bit easier now that the waters are not poisoned, they have the supplies that they need, and each one of those houses act as perfect urban cover. They are able to create this as a stronghold, and they have given you some options. So from all of the options, what is interesting for you?
Definitely cutting off the communication to the demons. Oh, sorry. I waited for the exact same amount of time as you did. Oh, jeez.
Oh, that's right. Agmar speaks up. Well, since we have the Giving Tree, I think we can wait until the Bugbear returns for the supplies. As for the other missions, I believe either aiming for the leaders or aiming for the demons might be the most prudent next step.
I believe the demons get to work on the demons, but also I want to check on our butcher shop and check with her.
Yeah, I feel very similar about the demons. I feel like we have to go after the biggest threats, just like we have to take down, the leaders of the kobolds. We have to take, all the unsightly surprises that may come with demon I was gonna say incursion, but it just doesn't feel right without him around. But you know what I'm talking about.
I also
Oh.
feel that the demons would be a good target.
I was maybe going toward the demons, but now that Nabara mentioned the butcher, maybe it might be advantageous for us to have the help of the dragon with us before we undertake this endeavor.
Well, I do have my boon from my opal dragon that can also help. But I do agree that having the other dragons help may also be advantageous for us.
Alvius, it looks like you're the tiebreaker. What fate should we decide?
As
I
that
think we should
happens,
check on.
before you make the decision, you get a. Hey, can you guys hear me? It's Docs. You busy?
Oh, hello, Docs.
Hey. Just the daily check-in. Got a little bit more of that intel that you were looking for.
Delightful. Go ahead.
Awesome. So we figured out where that Hzemfaxi guy was. He's in some sort of a manor house. He's right now eating with about 8 people? No, that can't be right. 8 people are eating? 8 people are eating. They're eating something. Somebody's hungry. That's all I got from that. There's a whole bunch of raw magic started surging from one point. It's happening underground. That's all that I can really tell, but I know that, somebody's casting some weird necromancy down there. Weird necromancy.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, and another thing. All those orcs are like, there's a lot of them, but they're kind of idiots. That's it.
All right. Much appreciated, Docs. Keep up the good work.
Hey, you too. Hey, be good. Hey, if you need any more alcohol, please let me know. How are the bugbears
Will
doing?
do. A few casualties, but that's to be expected when you're at war.
That
They're
sucks.
doing their job well.
Oh, positive. Okay, that's good. Okay, so a couple dead. You want some more, by the way? Got some more guys down here that are looking to get into some mischief.
Oh, certainly. Send them our way.
You do know I need payment first, right?
I think we should have the current ones go down and meet you with the payment.
Oh, I see. So in if then that situation. Got it. If this then that. Sorry. So if all of your bugbears die, you're gonna send down somebody else with the payment, right?
Yes.
Ooh, so brutal. You are a Dalo. Oh, see ya. And you feel the sending stone, like the mouth of it snap shut.
That was Maresh speaking to him, right?
Yeah, those Maresh
Yeah.
speaking to Docs.
I kind of told Maresh, don't worry, Maresh. Those who live and make their payment by the sword know the consequences. And just, I support your decision.
You see,
Either way.
you see Tazahazar looking over his shoulder and he goes, "He's right." Ducks back down.
Appreciate that, Agmar. And now Dux has told us something rather curious. Hzemfaxi's eating with 8 people? I wonder if that could be Dominic and the others.
And a manor house.
It could be that mansion that we got from Docs that they're talking about, the one that was covered from windows to floor, with a moaning inside that smells like blood.
I think maybe we should check out the manor house before we go speak to our
What's your friend?
butcher friend, since I believe we had to do this for her anyway.
I agree.
Then my sword is at the ready.
Let's be off.
Okay. So you all have
Do this.
decided that you are going to pursue Hzemfaxi and try to take care of the Bloody Butcher's problem. Is this correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is consensus. In which case, we are going to the loadout screen. Can I please have everybody tell me what they wish to load themselves out with in combat? We're going to start with Black Irish. And thank you all very, very much for doing this in the Vanguard chat. All of the items that you are going to hear are currently listed inside of our Discord. Link at the top. And are available on D&D Beyond.
So, Maresh will be taking Zidalo Archmage Robes,
Okay.
the Wand of Lightning Bolts, the patented Keisha Lunchbox, and the Fine Arcane Focus.
Gotcha. The Keisha Lunchbox is 5 healing potions, 1 Blizz Gel, 1 neutralizing powder, 1 antitoxin, and 1 ammonia smelling salt. And 1 ammonia inhalant, I'm sorry. Okay. Next, may I please have Kellen Wheatgrain?
It's just Kellen. I'll
Sorry.
take the adamantine half plate and the ring of protection.
Okay, you're going to take any weapons?
The mesochakram's all I need.
Got it. So you're going to
Give it a
be...
little kiss.
So make sure that you equip yourself fully. Consumables, weapons, wondrous items, all of that.
Well, I think I got all I need with my abilities and my spells and whatnot.
Understood. Agmar, it is now your turn. Are you taking a potion of healing? Agmar?
Are you
Oh,
muted,
sorry.
buddy?
You muted.
And Keisha's lunchbox, that includes 5 potions of healing, correct?
5 potions of
Yes.
healing. Yes.
Yeah, so I'll take the Keisha lunchbox to start off. And then I'll be taking the plate armor, the ring of mirror image I got from last time, the
Okay.
belt of frost giants, the decanter of disappointing wine, and the animated shield.
Got it. The decanter of disappointing wine is yours. Thank you so much for picking my dumb items.
Hey, bad wine is better than no wine.
No, it's not. It really isn't.
Breeze already knows about this wine. No.
I mean, 30-year-olds know about this wine. Like 21-year-olds, like when you're in college, doesn't matter. You can get the entire jug of Carlo Rossi. You can just be like, look, I have alcohol. You have that when you're 30, and it's like, look, I have a hospital visit.
notes of butter and regret and oversharing.
Yeah.
And vomiting and confusion and complete amnesia for 8 hours straight.
Can't taste any grapes though.
And
Not at all.
Agmar has the enhanced senses, so it might not sit well with him, but we'll see.
Oh dear. Do not poison yourself.
He's blind, but his taste is gonna be. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maresh, roll me a d20.
Okay.
I'm on the spell page now. 3. You learn Charm Monster.
Ooh.
That spell is now a spell that is granted to you. You may add that in manually. Okay. Next, can I please have Nerbera? What are you going to equip yourself with?
Nabera is going to take the Ion Stone of Protection, a lunchbox, 2 additional quivers of arrows since I was down to 8 after the last battle.
Okay.
Of my personal. And the tea set.
You're just taking the tea set? There is a figurine of disappointing power, which is a tea butler.
Okay, we'll take the butler instead.
Okay. You see underneath there is a name to this tea butler. It is Hamnet. Okay. So that is that. Halvis, it is now your turn. What would you like to take with you?
I'd like to take the Elven Chain, the Wand of the War Mage, a Keisha's Lunchbox, the Cloak of Protection, and I'm gonna grab the Pyromancy Spellbook.
Okay, you're taking that with you?
Yes.
Okay, what is your intention with the Pyromancer spellbook? Because there are most spellbooks you may not be able to read right away. What language do you speak? Languages, I'm sorry.
Common, Halfling, and Undercommon.
You're not able to read this spellbook because it's in Draconic. That doesn't mean it's impossible. Just means that it's going to be a challenge. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm more taking it just because of what it entails, because of it was once Hzemfaxi's boon.
Okay. Understood.
And I can also read it if you need any help, I can assist that.
Okay.
Maybe learning Draconic can be something you do after your current training is finished.
That's on my
Sure.
to-do list, actually.
Draconic's just too much fun. I make too many things in Draconic and I realize it.
I've always taken Draconic in my language. It's just so cool, the idea of being able to speak to dragons.
Yeah. Even though all of them can speak common normally anyway. Except the cranky ones. The cranky ones don't.
Bizarchus, I am not able to find that in D&D.
Which one?
The figurine?
It should be there. If not, then it just means I haven't sent it just yet. But it simply just summons a butler who serves tea. Okay.
Okay.
At this time, I'd like to sincerely apologize. My I need to use the restroom. I'm sorry. I gotta go right back. I'm trying to be clever.
Nature call.
I couldn't do
Nature
it.
call.
Okay, so while you guys are here, you probably should discuss tactics. As you all are now placed from your lovely ship in front of a very large and very ominous looking mansion.
Wasn't there a key we needed to get in there, by the way?
Maybe. I'll be right back. You guys please discuss.
Oh man! Oh my God! This map is huge.
Oh my.
Ooh. So I'm
Jeez.
pretty sure it might be vampires from
Right.
what
right.
from the information from the last game. It's most like
Plus, the girl that we saved was somewhat vampire?
Yeah, she was on the way. I remember being there when we liberated her, but not quite sure how that panned out. If we were able to.
Yeah, I don't think
reverse
you were there at the very end.
Yeah.
No. We need to be careful in here, guys. I don't want to go through another murder house situation.
yeah.
No, we do not need to lose Maresh again.
Although
This-
Biz has alluded to some weird things happening if those of us who have already escaped the Reaper once die again. As curious
We-
as I am about that, I don't want to do that right now.
We do have Halibus to bring us back as well.
Yeah.
Guys, he's not all bad though. I mean, he's like he's a solid 7G. Oh, hey, what's up? You're back. No, you're gonna see the VOD. You're gonna know. I just made that up. You're 10 out of 10 in my book.
Until then, I just have to know whether or not to f***ing kill you or just maybe kill you.
I'm hard to kill. Bring it, buddy. It'll be fun.
I almost killed you
You'll
within
throw
the
it through-
first like 10 seconds of you being introduced, dude.
Yeah, but you know, I got my
Someone
friends that I
wanted to go
just
down
didn't
a
know yet.
hole.
Don't say
I have
anything.
the worst
We'll
luck.
throw it to Wrath at us.
Inspiration cards.
Oh, and just double checking. Barrow, you got the ring of protection, and Kellen has the. No, you have the.
I have the Ioun Stone, and Kellen has the ring.
Gotcha. All right. Just double checking. Everyone has their AC bumped a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to be revealing more of the map around to show you what you just crossed into. So as I do so, you all notice that this mansion is huge. There is a, like this was definitely one of the most affluent of Felden's birth. You also notice that in the very back area, there appears to be a very
strange, almost like a
coniferous garden. This has trees that shouldn't exist together,
some
that are made for. There are some trees that are not meant to be in this climate. However, here they are.
And Berserkus, you keep going in and out of your voice mod. It bounces in and out of the.
Yeah, you
deep
dipped in
voice.
twice.
What am I right now?
You're
like,
normal.
You're normal right
5
now.
seconds.
Okay.
You're good right now.
It kept
was
going to
very
the
brief.
ominous voice for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I was only telling you about the most ominous place that you can currently see, so I guess it tracks. But I just need to not hold down my center mouse button anymore. Technology, hardest part of D&D. Woo! Okay. Also, somebody's crunchy on their microphone. Whoever just fixed it is no longer crunchy. So as you all are in front of this massive stoned, well, somebody's still a little crunchy. I think their microphone might be a little wet. So you're in front of a massive stone door. Every single one of these windows is dark. It looks to be stained glass, but it looks like it has some sort of a silverish backing that reflects light, but it reflects it back in an odd orange.
Very interesting.
Agmar is going to. He's blind, but he's going to light a torch,
Okay.
and something tells me we might need a little bit of lights. Not for me, but hopefully it might be a deterrent to whatever's in here.
Okay. Agmar, I'd like for you to please roll me a perception check, but only you. Okay. As you light that torch, the tinderbox comes out, and you flick the flint and steel across the oily rag that wraps around the torch. As you do this, the scent of iron travels through the air and goes towards your nose. You also smell something thick, as though it is arable, something earthen, something earthy, kind of fruity. But you also smell something that almost smells like lightning before it lands on the ground, or a thunderstorm from a long distance. Whatever's inside there is strong. And whatever is inside with it is making strong, strong smells.
There's multiple senses, multiple smells coming. It smells like there's fruits, like an orchid. It smells like a rainy day right before a thunderstorm, before the lightning strikes. I do not like. I do not like this smell. They're supposed to be. These smells are supposed to be comforting, but not when it comes from inside a mansion. Mm.
Well, the only way to find out what's going on is to go inside. Should we use the door or try to find another way?
Maybe we should just try to knock first. Unless you guys want to go in more stealthy.
Agmar puts a hand over his plate, kind of like knocking it. Stealthy might not be the best approach with some of our armor.
Yeah, I'm kind
If
of
we're
outfitted for war.
If we're gonna go in, I'd rather they know that we're coming, that rather than us thinking we're being stealthy and just walking into a trap.
So, shall we knock then?
Let me
That's my
check that door first.
Sure. How do you want to check it?
Detect magic.
Okay. Are you using a spell, or do you have an ability that allows you to do something?
It's my spell.
Okay. You're able to use the spell. Let me go ahead and put a 30-foot aura around you. So this way I'm able to see what you're able to sense. It's going to be a very faint purple aura, okay?
Okay.
Okay, everyone should be able to see this.
Yep.
Okay. That's going to give you an idea of what you're able to sense.
I'm
As
gonna move forward.
you sense no magic upon the door.
And this is concentration up to 10 minutes, so. Well, there is no magic on the door, so if we want to go and just knock, we should be fine.
All right then, let's get our best foot forward. And Kellen marches up to the door and kind of waits for everyone to kind of muster a bit closer before he knocks. Come on, don't be awkward. Kind of tries to shake off all like the devious like mist of all the stuff that happened in the Underdark and puts on a smile. All right, we're happy to be here. We know what we're here to do, and we're gonna do it well. Knock, knock, knock. Like he's like a door-to-door salesman.
Okay. The door is made of stone. It's a little bit difficult for you to do so. You find the knocker.
Is there like a physical knocker?
And you find a bell. You use all three at the same time because I figured that's what you would do. And as you do so, you're able to hear a cacophony of sounds coming from inside. After a few seconds, you hear the sounds of clattering footsteps towards the door.
Ooh.
After a second, you are able to hear the door slowly open. Although the door slowly opens, what you see behind it is almost complete darkness. But you know it's magic darkness.
Oh, so what do I see?
You see that there is a clear magic darkness behind this door. You watch as the door pushes open into just a curtain of black.
Oh, sorry. I should have rephrased that. I got devils, so I have a dark vision of 120 that uses magical darkness.
Yeah, and Agmar has a blind fighting sense.
So Agmar doesn't sense anybody behind the door. However, you see a woman in a peacock dress behind the door. She looks confused, but you're able to see inside. As you do, you see a very, very large staircase going upwards, many doors, and small little motes of light that illuminate the interior. Although she is very clearly trying to look through to the rest of you, not understanding that you can't, that you are able to see through, and that the darkness doesn't mean anything to you.
Oh. Oh, there, and I just make very confident eye contact. Ah, that's a rather lovely dress you have on. I'd comment on the color, but I'm not quite sure what it is yet. We're from the caravan. There's someone in here. I don't know if anyone can see it but me. You all look like you can see anyone. I'm guessing it's all black in there, yes? It's all black to me, so I'm guessing it's just nothing to you guys? Okay. Hi.
Black most of the time.
Okay. As that happens, she stands in front of this curtain of darkness where you know that it's there, but however, you can see through it just fine. Sort of like a mesh shirt. You know that it's there, but there's no point. So as you look through, she nods her head a little, and she says, "Would you like to come in for dinner? We're just about to sit down."
I've heard that one before. Alright. Gang, pretty dark in here, but I can make sure everyone's safe if you all stay within my line of sight.
Is there
How do
more out
feel?
there with you?
Everyone- Oh, I've got a whole party with me, actually.
I humbly invite the rest of your party inside. If they will wish to join us, they may.
I turn around. We've been humbly invited in. It's like, I know it's spooky, but you know, we'll fine. Probably.
Would they be able to remove this darkness so the rest of us can see? Would like to greet our gracious host.
I turn around and scratch the back of my neck and give a big deep sigh. And I understand why this darkness is necessary. My companions aren't as blessed as I am to be able to see within this umbra. Would you be able to make any sort of consideration for them so that they may see in this place? Accommodation, that's the word. Fuck.
Roll me a perception, or sorry, not a perception, but just persuasion check.
Yes, please.
Plus 10? Oh my god.
Bard, baby, expertise.
So she looks at you, and she looks kind of down her, up past her eyebrows, tilts her head a little bit and looks down past her nose. She begins to step slowly towards you, and even closer. As she does, crossing one foot in front of the other, her dress slowing and flowing from left to right, seemingly entrancing you. And she steps outside into the clear sunlight. I cannot. It is a feature of the house. But by all means, you may please come inside. I'm more than happy to entertain. And she gives you
Well,
a very, very soft kiss right on the lips.
Oh.
so I'm going in regardless. So you guys, because you guys can come or you can leave, and I can go in and probably be fine. Maybe.
Agmar's going to take out his quarterstaff and start using it as a walking stick. I guess just lead the way.
I will just place my hand on Kellen's shoulder and be like, I'll just follow behind you, I suppose.
Absolutely. You know what? I think I might strike up a tune so that everyone's aware of where I am, and I just start chill playing counter charm, but like just just so everyone knows where I am. I'm not trying to make a big thing out of it, so I just start blowing on my.
Okay. So you whoop, 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 whoop. You do exactly that. I don't know how you're doing that, by the way, because I can't see you. But however that's
It's an
happening.
Akai professional MIDI keyboard.
Oh, I used to use one of those. Those are great.
They're great.
Does it have the 2x2 or sorry, the 8 drum panels on the top? Yes.
Does that answer your question?
Oh my god, I used to use those in my very first nightclub job. Those were so great.
They're sick.
You get a card of inspiration because you brought me back.
Woo! Flipping it. Let's do
Oh,
this.
Jesus,
oh boy.
okay.
I might go down right now.
All of a sudden, that kiss was poisonous. He's dead.
What is the thing that makes your character the most powerful, Kellen?
The information, knowledge, the ability to know how things are made, the ability to know who likes who and who doesn't, the hot goss, tactical information, just things to know. Not trivia though, important information.
Understood. I will give you all of the information that you ask for without a roll tonight if all the other players start with half their hit points.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm prepared for this.
It's the devil card. You will get every bit of information, but all the characters will instantly lose half their hit points.
Can I decline this?
You could.
Or is that just what happens?
No, you can.
Oh.
You get every bit of information. You can ask anything. Anything
Oh,
at
that's
all. And if it
spicy.
exists in Vereldium or if it doesn't, you'll now know.
Oh my god.
All right, I'll take the deal.
All of you,
We're in a
please
vampire's
reduce.
house. I have devil's sight.
All of you, please reduce your hit points by 1/2. Kellen,
All right.
at any time, you may ask any question regarding Vereldium, and you will get the right answer.
Awesome.
Pull out my calculator. Jesus.
That's
Do you
the
This
round up or
including
round
me,
down?
yes?
that's the devil card, everybody. The devil card can go very, very many ways.
Round up or
Yep.
round down for this?
Round down.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's damage, so you would round down for the damage. So round up.
Okay, great. Now I just gotta spend all my time thinking about the KO question that I have to ask by the end of the stream. No. So we're all standing outside, and I message Rash, and I'm just like, all right, we're gonna be functionally blind unless we can get rid of this darkness somehow. Do we have a plan for that? Do we think that we can find maybe somewhere in the house that the power is coming from and disable that with a dispel magic, or?
Kellen, you know because of the pact with the devil you've just made, this darkness only lasts for the first 5 feet going inside the house.
Oh hell yeah! I breathe. I cough a little bit of that black ichor that was somehow left over from the first time I almost died. Ah,
Oh, Kellen, you're at full hit
all
points.
right.
Everyone else is.
Oh, I'm at full.
Everyone else is at half.
Well, I'm glad I'm healing because I'm definitely gonna heal all of you. So just don't worry about that. That's okay. That's even better. So yeah, I'm just like, all right. I assure you, everything will be fine. Follow me. Lead the way, of course. And then I take off my hat, which is like the ultimate sign of respect in this town because everyone fucking loves their hats.
Okay. You take off your hat, and as that happens, she tips the top of hers, and she leads you inside.
All right, we'll get there. We're on a tip basis. That's, you know what? I'm never gonna argue with just a tip. All right, gang.
Hey!
Oh my god.
Please don't give me any more cards of inspiration.
You're gonna get a. Nope, you're not gonna get it.
No, good. I don't want it. I'm scared. Now.
Yeah.
Agmar is going to like as soon as he steps in, he's going to start tapping on the floor with his quarterstaff.
Okay. As
Just
you start
loud.
tapping on the floor, you are getting the sense that this is marble. So as you tap, 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 it is echoing in this small chamber. You're able to tell that there are 4 doors here. There's a door that's at the very, very top of the behind the staircase. You can almost hear it because the wood in that door is made of something very flimsy and weak. You can also tell that there's a door to the left, and 2 doors to the right. Do you see where I'm pinging on the map?
Yes.
Food. Okay. That's where you're noticing the echo sounds more muffled.
And I'm also gonna go ahead and whistle for my Shrike Shasha,
Okay. Shasha does come out.
and just have her sit on my shoulder.
Okay. As she comes out. As that happens, you watch as the woman in the peacock outfit turns around and looks. You hear her turning, and you hear a heartbeat get stronger. It's audible to you.
Pray tell, what is Madame's name? I might be so bold to ask.
My name is Oriana. It is a pleasure.
It is quite a pleasure to you, Oriana. And I just want to say that I'm sorry if I do cause you to be a bit nervous. Is there anything that might be upsetting to you?
No, but a man with a stick that is as big and as dangerous as that, there's only one place for that, and my room is very far away.
Oh my god.
Agmar smiles. Well, I might have some difficulty going there, but if you'll be so kind to take my hand, maybe you could lead me to wherever you like to.
After dinner, maybe. But only after dinner.
Of course. That way I get to work up an appetite.
Oh my goodness. This is a good group. Would you
have
like-
no idea?
Would you like to meet the rest of your party?
Ah, well, yes.
Would you be so kind as to wait in the study for us? We'll just be a moment. I need to change into something far more comfortable.
Of course. And while we're there, may I peruse the books? I'm quite a quick study, and I wouldn't mind perusing your collection if you have any interesting tomes.
I hope that is not the only thing about you that comes fast. I will be upstairs, and it will be quite a while for me to come down.
You're saying all the things I should speak. Did they mention? Did they motion to the study, like where the study is?
Yes, she did before she left. It's the upper right-hand door.
All right, let's go in there.
All right. Well, she's coming on to all of us. We got to figure out if we're just doing a taking turns thing, or if it's going to be like a free for all, or if we need to do like a tornado tag situation.
As that
I'm
happens,
not prepared.
you notice that her the shoes that she's wearing, although high pin heels, her feet seem strange to you. Because you may be into that, but that's totally fine. No judgment. But they're not normal human feet. They're hooves.
Oh,
Yeah.
say there.
Is this woman a succubus? Like a legitimate succubus?
Well, the trick is we're here for a very specific reason, and it's not to have fun. So, if you find yourself starting to prioritize that, give me a look. I'll start playing counter charm, and we'll see if we can't snap you out of that, huh?
I just assume that you're always playing counter charm. You're just really good at like beatboxing while doing it, so you can like put out some syllables and vowels while you're playing your flute.
I know all the notes to counter charm. You just have to be ready to say no. Practice, safe consent, and firm boundaries. So like I'm explaining it while doing a counter charm.
I'm gonna have to put in a date on this episode.
Yeah.
That is one of the healthiest ways I've heard that being sung out loud.
Stand up for yourself, by yourself. Only you can know what's cool for you.
I just pat Kellen on the shoulder and just keep walking in.
This actual musical rendition is brought to you by the Mobius Stripper. Please follow him on Twitch.
Thank you.
Before we go in, I kind of I whistled, and I'm gonna have my Shrike just tell him to stay over here,
Okay.
and just to let me know if anything comes to it. If anything looks like it's about to enter the room, and
Gotcha.
just stealth.
You got it. Okay. Can you please roll me a perception check for your Shrike?
Yes.
Yes.
Perception.
Yes.
Okay, so 11. Got it. Okay, as you come in here, there is a very eclectic set of books everywhere. You also notice that this is set up to be something of a schoolhouse, as there are different stools, each one of them with a small cubby underneath, or a small basket that holds many notebooks, writing utensils, and textbooks.
I'd like to peruse the bookshelves, see if there's any interesting information that stands out.
Roll me an investigation check.
I'm gonna continue feeling to see if there's any magic.
Okay, you
And
do
I'm just-
notice that there's magic in this room. There is illusion magic. There's also conjuration magic. And there's also divination magic.
Well, that's concerning.
I'm also going to just let the party know that what's her name? Oriana has a heartbeat, so if there was any contingency plans for vampires, to avoid those, because it's not going to be the same.
Okay, 16 for your investigation check. As you're looking around, you notice that there is a lot of occult lore here. So those from both the very near planes, such as the Shadowfell, such as the Feywild, some from the astral, and some from the ethereal planes. But not too much else. These are more primers, and these are more how to navigate if you ever land on these planes of existence.
Very,
And-
very cool.
And Agmar's gonna take 2 potions of healing because
Sure.
he feels like he's been drained of that, so he's gonna use 2 of those.
Yeah, those are all free, so if you want to just use them, you can.
So,
Anybody else while he's
I
doing
think-
that want to do something?
I think Kellen's gonna clock this place as kind of like a schoolhouse, so he's gonna try extra hard to find something that's kind of like, you know, squirreled away in like in a hidden compartment, or someplace like if there's like a teacher's desk area, something, you know, just something for something spicy.
Okay.
You know, the
Also,
high level stuff.
also remember too, and this is for the Mobius Trooper more than Kellen. You drew the Devil card, which gave you that choice.
Oh yeah, I'm not looking.
You don't have
I'm not
to.
looking
You don't
roll
have
anything.
to. You don't have to ask me that way. You can literally just say,
Okay.
"Is there something secret in this room?" And I have to tell you. That's part of the deal.
Okay, great. Is there something secret in this room?
There are 3 secrets in this room.
Okay, so I think Calum's gonna try to like check out this area to see if one of the secrets is there, and like, what this is this like a fireplace?
Yes, it is a fireplace, and it is currently burning a small stoked fire.
Anything about like where they are? Like, did Nabira like point out where the specific magic was in the room?
Nerbera is able to tell you that one of them is a book. One of them is coming from the chair in the very front, and the other one is coming from very close to Halvis, but on the ceiling.
Okay, near Halvis, but on the ceiling. So, what can you tell me about the magic coming from there?
It's divination.
Okay, so if we're gonna, you know, be making any plan talking, and we want it to be secret, probably won't be secret unless we can message it. I can message and you can answer me. So if you have a secret you have in mind, give me a signal, and we'll message it out. Because I'm pretty sure we're being watched through. And I just make a little gesture over there. Now we have a book. Can I take a look at this book over here?
Yes.
Is it being like? Can I have it like handed to me, or is it like just sitting somewhere where I can like plug it?
Sure. You notice that this book has something very strange in the very front of it. This book is thick, and this book is... You can't really see the words on it. You know that there's writing in it, but as you're looking, it just looks like a bunch of scriggles and scribbles to you. As you open it up to the first page and you start to look at it, you notice that the scriggles and scribbles start to form words, and the lines start to bend and move in directions. So as that happens, the lines and the words start going faster and faster and faster and lining up and showing you what that says. This is a tome, meaning this is something that can increase your maximum and your current stat points by 2 if you spend 2 full days to read it.
Oh wow, this is gonna be dangerous in the wrong hands, and I just pocket that.
Got it?
And there would be one more.
That is correct.
All right.
It's underneath the
That
teacher's
was
seat.
chair by the front. Okay, yes.
Okay. As you look at that, you notice that there's a wand underneath.
Oh hey, check this out. There's a wand under a seat. That seems conspicuous. So do you think we trapped or something? I say that out loud and look slyly to everybody.
You know for a fact it's not.
I just say it with a smirk, and I just like faint for it and faint back. I'm like, nah, it's fine. And then I grab it.
You pull it out, and as that happens, this wand looks strange. The more you look at it, the harder it is for you to focus on it. It's almost like you're just coming out of anesthesia and the world is spinning. But it's just this wand. The moment you look away, everything's fine.
Oh, okay. All right. And I just like bend it behind my back. I'm like, that's a fun thing. Don't know what that does. Don't know if anyone can identify that.
You do know that many people can identify it.
Oh, like Among Us?
Yes.
Okay, it's like, can someone identify this?
You hear back from the other caravan. Araziva goes, I can! You want me to
All right,
take a
great.
look at it?
Yep, that'd be great.
I can't do anything else. If you ask me to do this, I can only do one thing as per the rules.
All right. I'll send it back, and we'll make sure it gets to the inventory. And if someone wants to take a look at it, you don't have. We're good. We're good.
Whenever you're ready. Okay.
I can, but it'd take me 10 minutes, which I don't know if we have 10 minutes.
End of the day thing. We'll see what it does before bed, maybe, just as a treat.
There's
Oh,
Or
there's
you
a
could just cast it and find out.
true. There is a small doorway to your south, Kellen.
Ah. I look at it.
Okay. The door is warm,
That's a
and the
warm
door's
door.
kind of moisturized.
It's kind of wet. I feel like
Sweaty.
there might be some. Is there a sauna in here? Did the lady say anything about a sauna? Because people who own one usually kind of offer that up pretty early.
Could be fungus. Could be a kind of slimy fungus on them.
So that was a question. She did not mention there is a sauna, and this is not a sauna.
Okay, great. Fantastic.
Sauna.
Sauna.
I'm trying to follow you on this one.
I'm just like, maybe I'll ask when she comes back. I don't wanna be too greedy. What do you guys feel? We got a hot, sweaty door here. We could check it out.
Well, Maresh, being cautious after the first murder house incident, is going to be keeping an eye out on the ceiling, make sure nothing's seeping through.
Okay, roll me a perception check. Your fingers glow a little bit red with both the trauma and with firebolt, just in case. And as that happens, you notice nothing above you. This seems to be a very sealed, very well-constructed room.
So, Agmar's gonna go ahead and lightly start tapping his quarterstaff. Does his passive perception do anything, or would I have to roll for perception?
No, passive perception is always a thing. All that you guys have to do is just tell me you want to use your passive in order to just pick that number.
Okay. Oh, then can I use my
Same thing for
passive?
investigation too.
Ooh, okay, alright, gotcha. So I'll use my passive perception as I'm knocking on the wood,
Okay.
just to see what's going on.
What is your passive?
21.
You notice as you're feeling on this door, this is just normal water. Whatever's behind the other side of this is most likely some kind of steam.
So I'll let the group know about that, about the steam.
Well, we can try to open it. Might be discourteous though, since she told us to wait in the study.
Yeah, it could be like a social experiment where we could end up waiting an indefinite amount of time, and it's just about a matter of, when we choose to break down and see what's on the other end of this door. I mean, I've been part of a lot of social experiments, but Dominic invited me to one, and he said, listen, I'm gonna give you 50 gold in 5 minutes. And then he came in about 4 minutes. It's like, hey, sorry, I'm gonna be another 5 minutes. And I figured out later that like 3 Dominics doing that, and I only got my 50 gold when I flipped the freak out. So it could be one of those. I don't know.
That's like trying to.
Something Feldon would do.
That's
Kellen,
literally
you live in
how
an
like.
interesting life.
That's literally how freelancing in New York City works with anybody named Michael. And that's actually not a joke. Try to work freelance and work for a company where your boss is not named Michael. I'm not kidding.
That's hilarious. I'm referring to an actual social experiment that I participated in that I didn't get before. It was just like as a favor. So then I saw it later on Community, and I'm like, what? What?
Right.
Did I get taken in by the Duncan principle? What's going on here? Anyway, that's a tangent. So what are we planning, guys? Are we gonna bust down this door? Or are we gonna be patient?
Well, let's open it. She seemed to be quite fond of you, so you open it first.
All right, let the stick guy open it. I just step aside, but I make sure that I have a clear shot into the room.
Agmar, would you like to
I
open
feel
it?
like Agmar, I feel like you're the best suited because without your sense of sight, you're probably the most used to reacting to things quickly. So, I mean, if you're wrong, if I'm wrong about this, I'll go ahead and do it. You know what? I'll do it. I have the most.
Yeah,
help right.
my dex save is not that
Okay.
great.
Kellen
Oh,
pushes
mine-
Agmar back just a little bit.
Oh, I saw that was assumptive of me, and that's the second time I got in trouble. By the way, not all Loxodons are for Advoca. Okay, here we go, and I attempt to open the door.
Okay, the door's unlocked. As you go in, and as you open up that door, it is simply a bathroom.
How does it smell if it was that hot and steamy?
Because the bath is currently drawn, and there appears to be a small little red glow underneath it.
Kellen whispers.
Egmar's gonna enter the room.
Okay. It's stuffy in here. Very steamy.
Now, I'm gonna try and use my passive perception to see if there's anything
Okay.
going on. I'll start tapping on things.
You can
Like
definitely
quarter staff.
you can definitely smell the toilet. There is definitely a bathtub. And there is currently what smells like a bunch of hibiscus and hyacinth. That is hibiscus, hyacinth, and hydrangea that is burning inside of the fireplace.
Agmar walks out like it just smells like flowery shit as he walks out. The incense or the flames and all those smells can't cover it up for him.
Kellen summons Mage Hand and just gives himself like a nice, like little, gentle, like not a bath where you like take everything off, but like just a little sponge bath, just on like the really like accessible areas, just to like, make himself all freshened up.
Okay.
Get the hibiscus, kind of make himself smell nice.
You absolutely do. The hibiscus is in the fireplace, though, so you probably don't do that. However, I need for you to roll
the
me.
Mage Hand I can't.
It's on fire. Do you want to do that?
No, just like get a little bit of the, just to get a little bit of the fragrance on the Mage Hand.
You trying to scoop up some flower ashes?
Oh, sure.
Not
so
the physical hibiscus,
just go
the
in.
fragrance of the hibiscus. Like waft it over.
Absolutely. So now I need for you to roll the Constitution saving throw.
What,
It's
for
not
my Mage Hand?
Yeah, for literally what you just said.
I think I got a good concept.
Hey.
26.
Okay, so you have no worries about this since hydrangea smoke is toxic.
Oh.
So you do not start tripping balls. But you're just like, oh, I'm starting to feel it. I should probably get out of here.
Oh, yeah. I could see myself doing this for a little bit every day, but a little bit. I step out. I'm just like, all right, woo! That is not a bad time, but we need to focus up. And I close the door definitively.
Okay, as you close the door and have your tiny battle with microdosing, you get with the rest of your party, and you're back amongst all of them. Nabera still senses the divine presence, now hovering over Maresh.
Oh God.
Yeah.
And by divine, I mean divination.
Right. You got the divination thing. I make myself visible to it. I walk over, and Kellen again removes his hat and bows while looking at it. And I hope you don't mind. I've used your facilities. They're quite nice indeed. How much longer will we be waiting? And I yell out so that my voice kind of bellows into the halls, just in case this is maybe only like a visual divination or something. Kind of just like trying to like say let's get on with it.
You know for a fact that the casting time takes another 40 minutes.
Ah, you know what? Let's do some exploring. And I get to the doorway and I gesture for everyone to come on so we can keep exploring this house, because we are no one's gonna get us. We got put in the stall room, quite literally.
Okay.
Shall we
We'll
go
see if
exploring?
everyone will go with that idea to explore the house.
Sounds good to me.
It's gonna just hang back a pad.
You got it.
Well, if we're gonna go exploring, might as well be prepared. And he's going to down one more healing potion.
Copy that. Does anybody else want to top up?
Yeah. I'll pop 2.
I will pop one more.
Okay.
Since I did already pop 2.
Copy that.
Actually, Agmar's gonna pop 2, just because he knows he has a feeling.
Okay, you got it.
Elvis will pop 2 as well.
11 points of healing.
Okay.
And we'll give a 5-point healing word to Minde.
Okay. Then Day gets a extra 5.
Familiar.
The Drake. All right. So, with a little bit of drinking and a little bit of unintentional drugs, there are 3 doors here. There's also doors that appear to go into the turrets. However, you can clearly see these are half doors. However, these are coated in that same inky black darkness. Kellen can see inside. He notices there's nothing and no one inside.
All right, no one in the turrets. Shall we check this room?
Yeah.
I'm with you, Cadet.
Okay. You move closer into this room. As you do, this room is locked.
Oh. Anyone have some thieves' tools? Or luck?
I mean, I have the next best thing. I mean, it'd be rather loud, but I could attempt to shatter the door.
Why don't I have you guys discuss that for just a moment? Because once again, this is a lot of ice cream. I'll be right back.
Do your thing.
Just tell me what you guys want to do. I'll be right.
Guys, this bathroom break has been brought to you by the criminal background. Hey, do you not know what to do with your background? Probably pick criminal, because then you get these tools no matter what. Paladin, wizard, it doesn't matter. You have the criminal background. You got these tools. Folk hero, not so useful, but it's fun. That's why I took that one. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't want to burn a spell, our nice blind samurai has an extremely high strength.
Oh yeah, because of the
And
bonus.
I also still have. I don't think it's
Also,
been 10
thank you,
minutes yet.
Horsanio. Kellen doesn't drink healing potions because he's a bard and he just does it by talking. Sorry, Horsanio's been helping us behind the scenes a bit. We love you.
I was thinking that, well, because I don't want Nibero to run out of her, use another spell slot for detect magic. I was going to get ready to, while everyone's doing this, I can start getting a ritual going for my detect magic. That way, when
Yeah, I
hers
think we
runs,
have ritual time. I mean, we got. I don't know, and this is just coming off the top of my head, but maybe half an hour, sometime between half an hour and 45 minutes before something really fucking bad happens. So we gotta get this door open or choose another one.
all right.
If you want to try to bust it down with pure strength, I'd love to see it. I'm all for it. And you know what? I think you can do it. And I give Bardic Inspiration.
Kellen, did you ask any questions in the meantime while I was gone?
No, we were just sussing out what to do with this door situation, and there was talk of casting another detect magic as a ritual. Don't think it's the best idea when we have a 40-minute clock ticking.
Detect magic is already up. Nibera still has it.
Yeah, it's going to be a continuous thing for the next little while.
There is no magic that Nibera detects on the door. However, Nibera does detect. She detects 12 magical signatures behind this door.
Oh my god.
That sounds fun.
Do I know what kind of magic?
All enchantment.
Maybe we don't go through this door. There's still one more we can check out.
I mean, if you want to try another one, let's just make the decision quick. And I start just like preemptively walking over to see if this door is locked.
You know it's not.
All right, great. Through the door I go.
Okay. As you go through the door, one moment.
Did I detect anything before he goes through that door?
You do not detect anything through that door, but as he goes through the door, you look inside and you notice that this is the dinner hall. Each plate and each glass is full of dark crimson. As they turn around, each one of them. And I need for you all to roll me initiative.
All right, it's fight time.
We're not in the best positions to start fighting. That's okay. Oh wow, it's 3. It's been a minute since I've rolled that low on initiative.
Okay, give me just a moment. And everybody, don't forget to click your token. Looks like most of you have already done that, which is great. Thank you very much. Got Maresh, Halvis, Nibera, Kellen. If any of your familiars or anything like that get their own turns, please let me know.
Mende goes when I go. After my turn.
Understood.
Josh did the same thing. I thought I clicked on mine.
Just click on your token and then roll your initiative. But if you've already rolled, then don't worry. I will add yours in manually. Agmar is 9. Give me just a moment. Agmar is the only one I don't have. Okay. Don't worry.
You can make sure your token is clicked if you see the 3 colored bubbles above your...
I will master this dungeon. Also, too, if for, I believe, Maresh, Kellen, and Agmar, if you wish to do the red health bar above, just remember to go to the status of your status bar of your character token, and then you'll be able to adjust it. All you have to do is just put a max health out of a max health, and then all of your friends should be able to see it. I'm going to make you visible to everybody. This way, it'll all be all good. Also, I've noticed that my skirmish is super low. There we go. Get some powerful death music in here, because that may or may not happen. Okay, so I have Kellen, Nabera, Agmar, Halvis, Maresh. I should have everybody.
There we go.
Is there anyone who I don't have?
Nope, I think that's everybody.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I just realized my familiar does roll its own initiative.
Okay, and it's a Shrike, correct?
Yeah, so I'm using the Hawk stats for it.
That's fine.
Uh,
I'll give you a bird.
it'll be,
There you
it'll be +3. So
go. It's to the southeast of your character token. You are now able to control it.
And the bird goes first.
Jesus Christ, you gotta be kidding me.
It doesn't, actually. Oh, no. Does it? Does it have a +3?
It has a +3 to dexterity, yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, the bird goes first.
Jesus.
That is hilarious.
I love the whole surprise. This happens now.
So immediately the Shrike, I'm gonna just whistle and send the Shrike to attack to go here, and it's just going to take the 8 action. Can it do that right now?
The help action?
Yes.
Yes,
Actually,
it
never
can.
mind, 'cause-
So the next attack that is against it, just the next attack, period, will get advantage because it is using its action to distract.
Okay. So he's gonna take the help action on that one.
Gotcha. Okay. That's its movement and action. Is that the end of its turn, or does it get to do other cool?
Talons. No, that's his weapon attack. That's it.
Okay. Well, no, it's a familiar. Remember, familiars can only do specific things.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a pet. Which I don't know if we talked about. So I'll say if you want either, just let me know. But I may kill your bird. So,
Yeah, it can't attack, but it can take other actions. So yeah, it's gonna be there taking the help action.
okay, Nicole is going to jump over both of those, both of that, scrambling and trying to latch itself onto Kellen Weakgrain. Or just Kellen, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you'll get it.
It's going to try to slash you across the face. Natural 1. Nope.
Oof.
As it doesn't get to slash you, it goes in for a deep kiss. Does a 16 hit your armor class?
No.
So you knock its teeth out of the way before it bites you. All right.
Bad touch. I was just singing about this. Did you not hear me?
Kellen, it is now your turn.
All right. I am very upset that I couldn't just jump onto that table and hit them all at once, but that's okay. I'm going to. We're right up against each other, which is not great. I think I will attempt to hold person Nicole.
Okay. Can you please send hold person to the VTT?
Sorry, there it is.
That just sent the spell one more time.
Oh, jeez.
It's okay. Make sure that you restore your spell, okay?
Yeah, I'm.
When you click on the name, wait for that to come out.
Yeah,
Perfect.
There it is.
Choose a humanoid that you can see. The spell has no effect. This is no longer a humanoid.
Please don't move. Don't move around. Why you still moving? And then bonus action. Give bardic inspiration to Nibira.
It's an extra what dice? D8, D10?
D8.
An extra D8 for attack rolls, ability checks, or saving throws. Okay, Kellen, are you going to move?
I am going to stay put since they are clearly not paralyzed.
Okay. Kinsman is going to jump over and on the other side of Nicole try to grab... Nope, Maresh. All right. Maresh, does a 13 hit?
Nope.
Or a natural 1? Man, I'm rolling like crap today. Okay, so neither of those. Norman is going to jump over as well and go after Kellen. 16?
Just misses.
Man. This was so much deadlier of a fight in my head. Guess the dice just aren't on my side today. Okay, Nerbera, it's now your turn.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. I'm just going to shoot at Nicole,
Okay.
I believe, the one that's right in front,
Yes.
with my longbow.
Gotcha.
It's 2 attacks.
15 and 14. The 15 hits for 6 points of piercing.
Okay, and have Day fly over to Norman and do a bite attack.
Are your arrows magic?
No.
Roll me a perception check.
Ooh.
You know what? I think I... No, because that would make things suck if I didn't do this. Okay. What I would have done is totally fine. The perception check is null and void, so you didn't need to roll it. What is Minday doing?
Doing a bite attack on Norman.
Copy that. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Natural 20, yeah. Roll the next and we double the dice.
And
10 points of damage.
plus
Ah.
proficiency bonus plus 4. So 14.
Your proficiency bonus is plus 4?
Yep.
What level are you?
Level 9.
I forget. I don't have many games that have made it this far. So yeah, that does make sense. Okay. So that's your attack, your bonus action. Are you going to move?
I'm just gonna move up 1 spot.
Okay. Kinnick is going to run out. Is going to try to vault over Kellen. So he needs to roll an acrobatics check. What is your armor class, Kellen?
Sit at 17.
Okay, it's not going to be able to vault over, so it tries to, and instead it's going to move, knowing that it's going to take an attack of opportunity from Minde and Kellen, if it chooses, and it's going to go for Marash.
All right, I will take that and with Warcaster cast Mind Sliver.
Ooh.
Brutal.
Or should
Intelligence
I
save?
have, yes.
18. It saves. Do I take half or just oh, wow.
It's a trip, so I don't think.
It's a cantrip? Then no, it takes nothing. Is Minde going to attack?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
My reaction.
22 does hit. In the meantime, Maresh, you're going to take 21 points of... Or, sorry, it's 21 to hit, which I'm assuming does.
Yes.
Okay, Nick is going to take 6 points of damage. I need for you to roll me an acrobatics or athletics check to escape its grapple. That's a 1. So it gets to make his bite attack twice, because it's an advantage, because you're grappled. 15 to hit.
That meets.
All right. You take 4 points of piercing and 10 points of necrotic, and your maximum hit points are reduced by 10.
Cool. Oh, Biz, you got an inspiration card from Horsenyo.
I got an inspiration card? Ooh,
Yes.
nice. I'm going to draw it.
Oh.
Okay. That is Nick's turn. Agmar, you're up. You're muted if you're speaking to us.
Circle again? Yes.
I just got your audio back. Can you tell me what you're going to do?
What's inside the circle again?
I have
What
no
was that?
idea. That just keeps moving. What is this
Okay.
What is this green circle, Kellen?
Oh, sorry. I thought I was hiding that from others. I thought I
No.
had that checked. I do have it checked. Thanks, Roll20. That's I'm trying to line up a Mesochakram shot, and now everybody knows, and I feel embarrassed.
No
Let's
worries.
see. Let's send. If I do a. I'm trying to see if I do a circle, how will that work? Draw shape.
Oh, draw shape, hold down the Alt button. And if you're on a Mac, hold down Command.
So a 20-foot radius would be
4x4? Or no, 8x8.
sorry 5. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh.
How do I delete this?
I'll delete it for you. I got you.
All right, sorry.
No worries.
Because I'm trying to do a fog spell to encompass 3 of the. There we go.
Okay,
encompass
I know what
just-
you're doing.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then try to-
There you go. That is a 4x4. Or sorry, 8x8.
And if I can move it so that it covers as much as the 1, 2. If
These
I can
guys?
move it the center. Yes, like that.
Sure, you absolutely can. Doors open.
So I'm gonna go ahead and cast a fog spell so that they're all obscured,
Mm-hmm.
and then I am going to go ahead and do, and that's going to basically end my turn for now.
You have a bonus action.
Oh, I don't. My bonus action, I don't have anything really to be that's gonna be useful right now.
Okay. It's now Kibo's turn. Kibo is going to run, and I believe the only person to be hit is Maresh. It is going to try and vault over Maresh. Or, sorry, it's going to try to vault over Kellen. Using a dexterity natural 20, so it just vaults. And it gets on the other side of you. However, it does not have that much movement, so that is its entire movement, I think. Hang on. It just makes it. Claws at advantage. 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. That'll hit.
And 20 to hit with a bite.
That will also hit. So Maresh is down, if I'm counting this correctly.
10, 16,
wait, no.
27. You are just down. You're at 0 hit points. And your maximum hit points are reduced by 7. Okay. Halvis, you see as 2 of these creatures have swarmed Maresh and are biting him.
Alright, I will use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on Maresh.
Okay. Bonus action is a leveled spell. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
That's-
2 points of healing on Maresh. Maresh, you're up by 2. You're still prone, however.
And I'm going to move here and attack that one. Keep the right page. With my +1 sickle.
Okay.
That's +1, yeah.
And it's at advantage because you are flanking.
19.
19 does hit for 3 points of slashing. Okay, you cut in deep.
And that ends my turn.
Maresh, you're up. Or you are conscious. You're just prone.
Okay, so it's half my movement to get up, right?
Half your movement to get up, and you are grappled.
Alright.
Don't forget.
I'm grappled even though I went down?
Yeah, it's, they still held on to you as they're trying to eat you.
Oh, bollocks. Okay, then I guess I will try and break out of the grapple.
Okay, you can still make attacks against this creature. And if you are using melee attacks, are at advantage because you're both grappled. So these are things you can do. Also, touch attacks are the same thing if you have touch attacks that are spells.
In that case, yeah, I'll hit him with a shocking grasp. I haven't used this cantrip in forever.
Okay, go for it. Natural 20 definitely hits for 23 points of damage. Am I reading that right? 23?
Yes. Yes.
Nice. Normally, I would say roll again because it's an advantage, but since you already rolled a natural 20, there's no point. Okay, so that's your action. Bonus action?
I can't pop a healing potion while I'm grappled, can I?
Yes, you can.
Then I will do that.
I've learned this when I was in South Africa, and I rage drank with a bunch of people from a brewery. They just like grabbed my collar and like while saying something in Afrikaans that I could not understand, but I was too afraid not to drink. So Maresh, you get 6 points of healing.
All right, and that's it.
Okay. It is now your familiar's turn, Agmar.
Okay. And
Shasha.
I know I said that I wasn't gonna take a bonus action, but I just remembered. Could I have used my command word to activate the animated shield? Or is it too late?
I'll allow it this time.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I'll allow it this time. The
Thank
animated
you.
shield is
So, I'm gonna have Shasha go to over here,
okay.
and she is going to go ahead and it's Maresh grappled. Oh no, sorry, Maresh grappled with the other one.
Yes.
So Shasha's gonna go take the help action versus Kibo.
Copy that. Any attacks against Kibo are going to be at advantage. Maresh, you have 3 points of healing from a healing yodel from Mobius Stripper. Okay. It is now Nicole's turn, which I believe is this one. Yep. It is going to continue trying to eat Kellen. 17 to 16.
The 17 is about to hit.
Okay, you cast shield. Got it. So reaction is used.
Oh.
Wait, did you make an
Isn't
attack last turn? Or sorry, did you make a reaction to try to attack that creature?
Was that last turn? Oh,
Yeah.
I might not have a reaction.
You don't have a reaction.
Rounds take so long.
Yeah, so
Oh,
shields.
Isn't
yeah, no, I don't have a reaction, so shield's not happening. So I am
Isn't
taking the 8.
Okay, you're going to take 8 points of slashing damage, and I need for you to roll me an acrobatics or athletics check.
Isn't it at disadvantage because of the fog spell?
You are so right. I am so sorry. Okay.
Yes!
Your claws, even higher. And the bite, which is also higher. So we're just going to take the other two. Okay,
Oh,
acrobatics. You are not grappled, so you're just taking the 8 points of slashing damage.
8 total? Okay.
Mhm.
-8.
And Nicole is not going to move. It's just going to stay there and try to munch on you. Kellen, it's now your turn.
All right. Now, help me with this mesochakra math. If I take 1 step back, I'm hitting 3 vampires, but like also am I hitting like Agmar and Nabira? Because I might not go for that.
Where are you planning on doing it? You can use your measurement tool for that to show me.
Okay, cool. So I was figuring, let me do this right. Sorry, I need to make a shade. No, it's got to be a circle. Stop that. Is that a 20 footer?
No matter where you
That's-
would be, unless you were inside the kitchen, or sorry, inside that room, you would be hitting your allies.
All right, so that's that idea out the window. I'm going to.
You could potentially try to vault past 3 of the other vampires in order to try to make that attack. But at the same time, you're risking 4 attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, I don't love that. Also, don't love how close I am to everybody right now.
Because of fog, they wouldn't be able to see him, so it wouldn't be an attack of opportunity.
It would be a disadvantage.
Yo, okay, gotcha.
It would be
think
heavily
just
obscured,
gonna-
but they still have the ability to see them, or to make the attack.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna go for a shatter. I'm just gonna cast shatter, like Could I cast it maybe like here?
Behind to where you're not going to be in the area of efficacy?
Yeah, exactly. So like the foot radius comes to and stops at me.
Okay. You can get the maximum of 3. Which ones do you want to get? The
Fantastic.
top 3 or the bottom 3?
I will take the top 3.
Top 3. Got it.
All right, so let me set that out to you. This shadow's going out to the kids.
Okay. Constitution save.
Oh no.
2 of them
One
save, 1 of them
fails.
fails. So the one up top will take 6 points. The one in the center will take 12 points. And the one grappling Maresh will take 6 points. Okay.
I look over to Agmar and I shout, "We got this!" and expend another bardic inspiration.
Okay, another Bardic Inspiration for Agmar. A D8 for attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. It is now Kinsman's turn. Because you're grappled, Maresh, please roll me a perception check at disadvantage.
Okay.
All right. What is its natural? Just or under it, so I can't tell you exactly what happens. You are grappled. You're going to take 2 attacks at advantage. 22 and 15.
Those will hit.
Okay, 9 points of damage first.
Back to
And
2 HP.
You're going to take 4 points of piercing damage and 5 points of necrotic damage, and 5 points removed from your maximum hit points as it bites you again.
Once again, downed.
Okay, you're down. And you're remaining with your usual I have bad luck inside mansions.
Yeah.
Norman
It's
is going to go after Minday. Disadvantage.
It's so funny. When you went to the bathroom, I said we should be careful so we don't have another murder house incident, and now look what's happening to me.
Okay, so 18 to hit Minday, and 8.
18 hits.
You take 8 points of slashing damage, and I need either an acrobatics or athletics check from Minday, or a strength or dexterity, whichever's better. Okay, 11. You are grappled. All right, Nerbera, it's now your
And
turn.
how much? I'm sorry.
8.
8. Okay.
Okay, Nerbera, it's now your turn.
Okay, I am going to. Drop the detect magic.
Okay, we're going to drop
with a bonus-
concentration on detect magic. Got it.
Mhm. With my bonus action, cast my lightning arrow.
Okay.
And attack.
Who are you attacking?
Norman.
Okay, this is at disadvantage because you're currently in melee with Kibo. So I need for you to roll one more time. Okay, 13 is not going to hit. So roll. You may attack again if you wish, or you may move. If you move, you risk an
Can I
attack from keep up.
do my? Can I do my inspiration on? Add my inspiration to that.
You absolutely can.
Okay, and that is how many?
D1d8. Yeah, that absolutely hits. So 9 points of damage, and a dexterity
Nice.
save of a lightning arrow. Is a lightning arrow a line attack, or is that just makes your neck attack lightning?
Let me double check.
They're just gonna take 13, I believe, just straight off.
Next time. The next time you make a ranged weapon attack during the spell's duration. And it's concentration for 1 minute.
Right, and you cast that before you made your attacks, so that's fine. That's done. So the first one's going to land. What happens if they make the save?
Whether you hit or miss, each creature within 10 feet of the target must make a dexterity saving throw. Each creature takes 2d8 lightning damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful.
Okay. Maresh, you're going to take 1 failed death saving throw because you just fail. Kellen, I need for you to roll me a dexterity saving throw, and Minday has to roll one as well.
Sorry, Maresh. I didn't read further into that.
Okay, this is for...
And Midday does what?
Minday needs to roll as well, but all of them receive 6 points of lightning damage.
12?
No, Minday needs to
got-
roll as well.
Midday rolled. She's
What
got
did she
an
get? She got an 8. Then she takes 13. Ah! Healing Yodel. Okay, got a D4 coming your way.
2 of them.
Marash. Ooh, nice. 7 points of healing, Marash.
Cool.
You are conscious, but still grappled.
One more.
I'm going to make a very strong recommendation as your DM. Time to pull out all the stops. If you have any tricks, any high-level stuff, do it. Okay, Nabera, go
Yeah.
for it. Nabera, make your attacks, please. Still a disadvantage.
The lightning
That's just a bonus action.
and the attack was one of the arrows, right?
Right, but you needed to roll a disadvantage. So therefore I took both of those rolls as one attack.
Oh, I have one more attack then.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, a 14 is going to miss.
And I also did a healing yodel for Maresh.
I saw that. I rolled 2 healing
Okay.
yodels total.
There were 3 in total.
There were
One
3,
from
got it.
Horsenio, one from Nuggets, one from Rhodes.
Okay, an extra 1. All right, it is now Nick's turn. Nick is going to go after Agmar. This is at disadvantage because it can't see. 9 and 9. Probably none of them hit.
Nope.
Okay, Agmar, it's now your turn.
So, Angmar grabs his greatsword, and he's going to use Fighting Spirit, and he's going to read the and as he says it, he reads the Elvish that's on his sword, and says aloud, "You may fall, but let it be known, if even the gods stand in your path, they too shall bleed." And he's going to attack the one who's grappling Maresh.
Okay.
Using the advantage from Fog and the advantage from Fighting Spirit.
That is correct. Go for it.
Super.
No. Just
Super-
regular advantage on this one. Wait, is
Oh,
super?
just regular
Can you send Fighting Spirit into the VTT for me?
Yeah. Let me see feats. How do I do that? I
Just copy and paste. Sorry, everybody. There's a lot of stuff to D&D, and I don't know a lot. So I have people do this to me all the time. Do this for me all the time. It helps. Oh, go for it.
And it's until the end of my turn, so all of my attacks are gonna be at advantage.
And you give yourself 5 temporary hit points.
Yes. And
Nice.
since the person's in fog, they can't see me, but I can see them because of my
That is-
blind sense.
That is correct. So you have super advantage. That's correct. So it's the right-hand side shift key. Should have you roll 3 times.
Okay, 1 second. Uh-oh. Right hand shift. This is gonna be it? Oh, no. Hold on. I thought I did the wrong thing.
It's close. You have to hold it down.
You said control, shift, right hand.
Not control shift, just shift
Oh, shift.
on the right-hand side.
Oh, that's not working.
Remember to click the symbol on the left. It should have 2 swords
Sorry.
going this way. It's okay. I'm gonna take that.
Yeah.
Okay, so 18s, they're still gonna hit. Go ahead and roll me 1 more damage since the damage was supposed to happen there. It looks like you have booming blade on the other one, so I can't really use that.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
So this is for the first one.
Okay, 14 points of damage. You slice in, and you hear a spattering of blood slapping down on the ground. Go ahead and roll me again. This time, just hold down left shift so that it rolls twice.
Got it. Oh wait, hold on. Normal.
Are you clicking on the symbol that's the left-hand side of the weapon description?
The left-hand side of the weapon description.
Yeah, it should
Hold
say
on, I
great.
think-
It should say like cross swords, great sword, then a number, then a damage. Click on the
Oh, I
symbol.
think I figured this out. So it's still a super advantage because fighting spirits for all attacks.
Correct. So remember, click the symbol. The symbol next to it, not the numbers. Click the symbol.
Yeah.
There you go. You did it perfect that time. All right, 27 for 15 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Barely
And then
hanging on.
I'm going to go ahead and use Action Surge,
Of course you are.
and once again I'm gonna attack.
25 will hit for 14 points of damage.
And as he does it he's gonna do it one more time, attacking, trying to release that vampire that's grappling onto Maresh.
Okay.
So he basically swipes down, then up, does a half circle, goes ahead, goes back down, and once again goes right back up.
Okay, one more attack at super advantage. Natural 20, nice. Okay. So that was
Nice.
21 points of damage. How do you want to do this?
So, like after he says like, yeah, even if we should fall, even the gods may bleed. He goes ahead, does a slashes down, back up, slashes one more time across, and then he swings his greatsword around his head and executioner style just cuts off the head clean off, so that Maresh can be free to escape.
Okay, you cut this thing into 4 very distinct pieces, as though you were a icky butcher. There's someone you need to meet later. But Agmar, that is your action and bonus action. Do you want to move?
No, he's gonna be fine over here.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
Can I take passive perception or?
Yes, you may.
All right. 21.
Okay, with a passive perception of 21, as the blades keep going through, and as that last attack finishes that off, you feel your sword, knowing that it's coated in blood and viscera, getting lighter. And you feel something of a mist coming up from the sword blade. Okay. As this is happening, Halvis, everybody, except for Agmar, I'm sorry, can see Kibo's wounds, the small wound that he just received, heal. Halvis, is now your turn.
Let's try a 5th level vampiric touch on Ebo.
Okay. Vampiric
Oh,
touch.
it's at advantage.
It is at advantage. So go ahead and roll one more time, and just make sure you give yourself a spell slot back. Okay, 16. And it just happens. So 14. Okay. It does happen. You heal yourself for 3 points only, however, as this creature is resistant to necrotic damage. Okay, that is your action. Bonus action?
I don't think I have any bonus actions that I can use. And no, I do not. And I will stay put.
Okay, Maresh, it's now your turn. You're still prone.
Oh, that's right. All right. We're going to stand up, drag this guy's corpse off of me. Roll 20, please work.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I'm going to use my most famous spell, Polymorph, on myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to become a giant ape.
Okay.
And my HP is now 145.
You're a giant fucking ape as you circumvent some death-defying bull once again. 145, you said?
Yep.
All right, hang on. Let me give you the attributes. What's your AC?
It is 12.
Okay, you are a giant ape.
And it's
This is
being
a little
passed.
bit tricky to put everybody in, so Agmar, Kellen, please roll me a dexterity saving throw. Whoever rolls lowest, I'm just going to move that person back.
Well, it'll be Kellen.
Whoa, buddy. Does that work?
Yep. There we go. Okay. Okay, Maresh, that's your action.
I don't believe I can do any bonus actions now that I'm a monkeys. Nope.
Okay.
I will stay right here.
Shasha, the familiar, which is just above Halvis.
Oh my god. Carol 10, unleash the archers.
And unleash the archers. Okay. 8 hits everybody.
Some very magical arrows to be hitting through the ceiling.
4 points of damage to everyone. Literally everyone. Take off 4 points of damage, everybody.
Upstairs, we just hear the lady peacock just going, ah!
Pew 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 pew.
I told them to wait in the study.
This is exactly Carrollton's plan. In the chat, he said, I'm just trying to hit everyone. He succeeded.
You did. Okay. As that happens, you hear a loud screeching sound from the creature that was just killed. And as that happens, you hear like a loud bubbling and a squelch.
That's fun.
Okay. Shasha is going to do what?
So she is going to move over here by Halbius,
Okay.
and she is going to take again the help action to try and keep Kibo busy.
Gotcha. Okay. So the next attack against Kibo is at advantage. All right. It's Nicole's turn. Nicole is dead. Never mind. Kellen, you're up.
All right, I am going to point my finger and go, I've had enough of your shit! And that's going to be an Eldritch Blast.
Against whom?
Kibo.
At advantage. Go ahead and roll a blast. Oh, 11 points. Sorry, that's not going to hit.
Oh, if only I could inspire myself.
Sorry, man.
That's okay. Bonus action, inspire the monkey. Gorilla, sorry. Great ape, I think?
Great
I
ape.
want to be great ape. I inspire the great ape.
Great ape, just like the character from a certain anime franchise. My weebs will understand the reference. Don't worry, Diz.
Sorry.
I understand the reference.
What does you,
I don't know too many. Sorry. Kellen, are you going to move? You're currently not in melee with any of them.
Anyone's threatened area, and that feels great, actually. So I'm going to take advantage of that and move over here.
Okay. You do so.
Thank you.
The kinsman. Wait, did I mess this up? Norman, Nabera, Nick.
Yeah,
Kibo.
Kinsman's the one that's dead.
Kinsman's the
Yeah,
one who's dead. Did I mess that up? I did.
Yeah,
I
because Nicole
did.
Was, it was
Nicole
Norman,
was supposed
Nicole,
to go.
Kinsman.
Oh, I screwed that up. That's my bad. Does anybody in chat remember where it was? Oh, Nicole was 20. That's right. Okay, so Nicole has to go next. I'm sorry, guys. That's my bad. Kinsman was dead. Kinsman's dead. So Nicole is going to get her attacks. Nicole is going to attack... It's Nicole, right? She's going to attack Maresh. At disadvantage. Sorry, I forgot. 10 doesn't hit.
Nope.
And... Nope. Absolutely nothing. Norman
Robust monkey.
is going to attack at advantage because they're grappling. 25 to hit and 14 to hit. Nabera, is Minday's armor class 14 or less?
Monday is 18.
18? Okay, so Minday is going to take 10 points of slashing damage.
Monday's gone.
Okay, Minday's just down and dying.
No,
So-
Monday is. Let's see. Drake.
Is she a summon? Or an actual creature?
You summon the Drake.
It's a summon. Okay, so it just puffs out of existence. I'm just going to move it over to the corner just in case we have to use her. Bring her back real quick. So that'll happen soon. But that's Norman's turn. Norman is now no longer grappling anything and is going to move on the other side and get next to Nabera. Nabera, it's
One more.
It's now your turn.
Am I no longer in melee with Kibo, correct?
You're no longer in melee with Kiba, but you are now in melee with
I'm
Norman.
in melee with Norman. Okay. So I am going to attack with my daggers.
Okay. Okay, 26 will hit. 14 will not, unfortunately. And your
Action
attack.
surge.
You're going to use Santuia's boon to give yourself an action
Yep.
surge. Got it. Okay,
Oh,
7 points of
yeah.
damage.
I totally forgot you had that. I was like, is she a fighter?
Plus.
Nice.
Okay, the 21 and the 16 are both going to hit. Is this dagger magical?
No.
Okay, got it. You stab in, and although you press in and it does pierce the flesh, it doesn't do nearly as much damage as you were expecting. But they are going to take some points of damage. Okay.
That was my action. Bonus action. Nothing. Bonus action. Yeah. Bonus action. That's it.
Okay, Nick is going to attack now. He's going to try and attack Agmar at disadvantage. (13 and 17).
Nope.
Okay. That is all they can do. They're actually going to try and get out of the smoke and get on the other side of Agmar.
Is that an opportunity attack for the monkey?
Yep, it is. 26 definitely hits for 23 points of bludgeoning damage.
Monkey punch!
Monkey punch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Even though you're a summoned creature, there's nothing about your punches that say that they're magical, are they?
No.
Okay, normal monkey punches, but it still really hurts. And that was the start of Nick's turn. Did not receive any of that damage. You noticed that these creatures that you've been fighting are healing.
Oh, that's bad.
Okay, Agmar, it's now your turn.
Okay. So, for my bonus action, I'm gonna take fighting spirits. Reading the words again once more on my sword, and I'm gonna go ahead and attack Kibo.
Okay,
So it's gonna be super advantage again because of Shasha.
that is true. Super advantage. Hold down the right shift and click on the symbol. And also because you're flanking with Halvis. 29 definitely hits. Is that not a natural 20? No, it's a 19. Okay. 13 points of slashing damage.
And then I'm gonna do extra attack to once again try and damage it.
Okay, 28 for another 13 points of damage.
And I am gonna have 5 temporary hit points.
Another 5 temporary hit points, absolutely. Okay, are you going to move?
And I think I am going to stay here and just tell Javier and Nabara, focus on this one.
Okay, it's now Kibo's turn. You see as you're slashing, even though you are, its wounds seem to continue to close. Okay, it is going to turn its back to you and go straight for Halvis.
That takes an attack of opportunity.
How come?
Sentinel. If she attacks someone else when she's within 5 feet.
Absolutely. Okay, so go ahead and make that attack. Also,
Let's see if
it's just an advantage. It's not a super advantage
gotcha.
because you're flanking with Halvis.
Yeah. Roll with
Oh
advantage.
god. Super advantage is busted.
It's wild. But there's so many factors in that just meant like, yeah, super advantage makes sense.
Phew.
29
When I
hits.
hear that term, I'm like, elven accuracy?
Is that belt of giant's strength?
Yeah, it's a hit. Plus an extra guaranteed 10 points of damage. It's nuts. All right. That's Kibo taking some slashes. Halvis, 20 to hit.
I will use my reaction to cast shield.
What does that put you at?
21.
Okay, just enough. So
Nice.
you take nothing in this turn. All right. It is not going to try and move. Halvis, it is now your turn. Don't forget what you learned throughout the fight.
First, I am going to... Okay, this brings me to a question with shield. Because it's a leveled spell, and I use it as a reaction, can I still cast a level spell?
That was still within your realm of your turn, so that's fine. So within the realm of the round. Now that your turn has come back, that's all negated, and we start from 0. You're just build up to whatever you want to do now.
Okay. First, I'm going to use my bonus action to cast a level 4 Spirit Shroud. And... VTT. Cast display in VTT. Which
Spirits of the
that'll
Dead
add an
Village.
extra...
Extra
I'm-
D8 when you hit a creature.
And I'm going to make it radiant damage.
Okay.
Now, I will attack it with my sickle and pray to good gosh I hit, because
If you're attacking Kibo, it's at advantage.
I'm attacking Kibo.
Okay.
Ah,
Oh.
nope.
Oof.
Sorry, man. That's always hard to see. Double twos.
Alright. And that'll end my turn, because, yeah.
Okay, it's still concentration, so all of your attacks coming up could potentially make it there. Okay. Are you going to move?
I'm going to stay there.
Marash,
For
it's now
now.
your turn.
All right, time for another monkey punch.
Get the monkey punch. A 14 is not going to hit any of the creatures. Sorry.
All right, and a second one. Oh wait, I have a
You're inspired.
Yeah, bardic inspiration. What is that? A D8?
Okay, before you
D8.
tell me then, who are you going to hit? You
Oh,
always got to tell
these
me
are
the
for
target
Kibo.
first. Okay, Kibo?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
these are towards Kibo.
Okay. Yeah, that absolutely hits. 11 points
Oh.
halved is 5.
And then another monkey punch for Kibo.
21. This one's better. It's 14 halved 7. Okay, Kibo's looking real rough.
And I will not be moving.
You got it. It's now Shasha's turn.
She's gonna keep doing what she actually. Yeah, she's gonna keep taking the help action with She's gonna move over here
Okay.
and take the help action once more.
On Kibo?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, Kellen, it's now your turn.
Okay, great. I was in the middle of typing out. You can absolutely summon Mende as an action because you haven't done it today, and that happens every long rest. So you can definitely do that on your turn. Sorry. They're easier than typing, right? I am going to Eldritch Blast Kibo.
Okay, roll at advantage. 24
Oh, yeah,
will
and
hit.
that's supposed to be 2 bolts, unless you do Eldritch Blasts differently.
I don't. Okay.
Okay,
Both-
great.
Well, you only get advantage on the first attack with the help action. So the second one would be a 14.
It would 14, yeah, sure.
So that one's not going to hit, unfortunately. So 6
All
points
right,
of force
right.
damage. Do you have any evocations that do cool with your force damage?
Oh, I have yeah, I grabbed in just agonizing, so it's just extra damage, which is already factored in.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
that's all good.
That's your action. Bonus action?
Bonus action will be I'm just going to like have both of my arms out and just like have my head on a swivel. And could I possibly prepare a healing word because it's a bonus action, or can I only prepare with an action?
I'll let that happen. That's fine. But remember, if
Okay,
you
cool,
don't use
cool.
the spell, it's lost. So what is your
That's a
trigger
slot
for?
gone. Cool. It'll be a first level. So if someone gets hurt.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
if someone,
just
if I see someone
instant-
take damage, I'll instantaneously be like, "That's nothing. You got this," and healing word them.
Sounds good. Okay.
Great.
That's on that. Nicole is going to make some attacks. Who's Nicole? This Norman. This Nicole. So can you send polymorph to the VTT for me, please?
Okie dokie.
They're going to skirt around you. Summon creature. Choose game statistics, mental ability scores, changes alignment, hit points in new form. Result of dropping to 0 hit points. 6 damage carries over. When the actions it can perform, nature, new form, knows the new form, otherwise the creature can activate, use, wield, or other by benefit. Doesn't say anything about dropping concentration, so it's just going to try and attack you at advantage because it's got a buddy flanking you.
Is that
20 to hit?
flanking? Wouldn't she have to be right here for a flank?
No, there's a direct line. See?
Okay. I guess we. Okay. And
Okay.
that will hit.
16.
That will hit.
Okay. 9 plus 6, 15, and 2 points of necrotic damage, and your maximum hit points are reduced by 2. Kellen, your healing word goes off.
Okay, great. All right, let's go to healing word. Mark her off.
It's now Norman's turn. Norman is going to get next to both you and Kellen. And it's going to go after Kellen.
Oh, he moved. I can attack Norman.
Yep, he's just going for it. 12 to hit, Kellen? 25 will definitely
No.
hit. Natural 20.
25, yes. It's not a crit though.
How's
It
it not?
bounces off my adamantine plate,
Oh,
and I go,
yeah.
that hurt, but not
Okay.
that much.
It is going to hit, but I'm only going to take the numbers on the left-hand sides, okay?
6.
So, 15
I
divided...
was hoping you'd hit me with a crit today, buddy.
Of course you would. Okay, 8 points of piercing damage, plus 7 points of necrotic damage, and your maximum hit points are reduced by 7.
Okay, 8 minus 7, and then max reduced by 7.
Yes, that's correct.
Fantastic.
As it chomps into your neck.
7, 4 off of that, 56.
Okay, Nerbera, it's
Alright.
now your turn. You're still in melee with Norman.
I want a clarification real quick before
Sure, what's up?
we go. I posted it in the VTT. Also, since I'm action to summon Minday, I tend to summon her just before we start our sessions,
Uh-huh.
and she's up for 4 hours, or until she goes to 0 hit points. but it also says something about expend a spell slot of first level or higher to use it again.
Yeah, so you
would
just
I
have
be
to
able to-
expend a spell slot of first level or higher, and you can summon Minde again.
Monday again.
Mhm.
Which I have.
4, yeah.
Okay.
Dope.
For another 4 hours.
Okay, do you
So
want to do
as
that?
my action, yes, I want to bring Minde back, and I am going to have her.
It's pretty dope.
I like that ability. Not gonna lie. Rangers, they got good.
Yeah, they got good.
30 feet. Let's put her. I'll put her here actually.
Okay.
That was my action to summon her back. Bonus action. I'm gonna command her to take her attack. And I'm staying put, movement wise.
Roll your attack. I forgot to
So-
add the healing. It
So
came with
it's
the
a-
creatures.
+3 plus my proficiency bonus to hit. So that's
Mhm.
actually 19 plus 4
Okay,
to hit.
got it. That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. 5 points of damage.
That
Okay.
is 5 plus 4, so 9 points of damage.
9. Nice.
9?
Okay. It's now Nick's turn. Nick, you see their wounds healing up. They look as good as they did at the beginning of the fight. Okay. It is going to jump into the smoke.
Oh.
No, it's not. It's going to jump just outside of the smoke into the catty corner. It's going to try to bite you, Agmar. Or try to claw you. 16. And then try to bite you for at 20.
20. The 20's gonna hit.
Okay.
Matches.
5 points of piercing damage and 6 points of necrotic damage. You are going to take your maximum hit points reduced by 6.
So -5 piercing and then -6 necrotic.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay. Agmar, it's now your turn.
Is using the ring a mirror image? Is that a bonus or action?
Action. Your image is an
Action.
action spell.
Gotcha. Alright, so Agmar's gonna go. He's going to risk it and go into the fog. So I think that takes a attack of opportunity from Evil.
17
Actually, no, never
points. Or 17 to hit? It's not going to. Okay, then ignore that.
Yeah, sorry. It would have missed either way, but I think he wants to keep whittling at Kibo actually. So
Okay.
he's gonna go ahead and attack Kibo, try and stop this madness.
17 does hit. Remember to hit the symbol.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So let me do that one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Just regular. It hits.
Natural 20.
So 2 hits.
Mm-hmm. If you click the symbol, it just sends all of that math already done for us. That's why I always ask everybody to do that. 46
Gotcha.
plus 7.
Sorry.
Okay, no worries. 22
then-
points of damage. Hold up. How do you want to do this?
So for the first attack, he's going to go ahead and just slice it right down through the middle, horizontally, with just both his hands, and he's going to then, after leaving the body still in midair, quickly move into the fog.
Okay.
And is going to attack with advantage since he's an unseen attacker.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo!
Another natural 20. Okay. For another 22 points of damage.
And he's gonna scream out to Halvius, Halvius, with me!
Okay.
As he ends his turn.
All right, that is minus 22. Halvis, you missed with your last attack against Kibo, right?
Yes.
Okay. As you watch Agmar slice and disembowel Kibo right in front of you, you watch as all of that wound that Kibo received, the guts that spilled suck back into its body. And Kibo is ready to fight once again, although badly injured. It's going to make an attack against you. This claws. Is it regenerated? Does a 21 hit your armor class?
Yes.
And 25. So
Definitely.
18 points of normal damage and 6 points of necrotic. Your maximum HP is reduced by 6.
I'm resistant to necrotic, so that's halved,
That's 3.
right?
Yeah, so you only take 3 points of damage. Okay. Halvis, it is now your turn. It's not going to move.
My HP maximum cannot be reduced.
Then you're fine.
That's cool.
Hashtag just necromancer things.
Just necro
It
thing.
just... Yeah,
Okay.
just paste. Yeah,
That's fine.
what that says.
What is your turn?
Okay. I am going to flash at Kibo with my sickle,
Mhm.
and I'm still got the Spirit Shroud with radiant damage, I believe.
Actually, it did just take some damage, so I need 2 concentration checks first.
2 concentration checks. Okay. Why? Oh, I clicked the wrong thing.
Constitution saving
20.
throws. Oh, those are checks. Those are not saving throws. So
Oh, sorry.
remember, concentration checks are Constitution saving throws. What is your saving throw on Constitution? What's the number? What's the plus?
+2.
+2.
Yeah.
You are going to save for both, so the Spirit Shroud still is up, but the 12 does not hit.
And my
Halvis,
bonus
do you have
action,
it? Do you have any inspiration from Kellen?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
And my bonus action, I will attack with Ice Sickle.
Okay. 19 will hit. 2 points of slashing.
And that's cold damage.
Right.
And then D8 is
3 points of damage, as that is radiant and slashes through. As that happens, you watch as the flesh around Kibo's wound now glistens and turns to ash. Okay, Halvis, that is it's your action and bonus action. Are you going to move?
no, I'm gonna stay right there, and that also prevents Kibo from healing until my next turn.
That is correct. So, Maresh, you're up.
All right. So I wanted to move past the one above me, Nicole, and get next to Norman. Is that an action to like push her out of the way, or can I just
As a contested
go?
roll.
Okay. So yeah, that's what I want to do.
Okay, I'm going to do a strength check. You beat me by 2,
Oh.
so you can move.
So gonna move right up here.
Kibo is
and
going
we're
to try
going
to make an attack against you. 24 to hit.
That will hit.
I need a acrobatics or athletics check, so strength or dex for your big guy, unless he has strength or acrobatics or athletics.
He does in fact have an athletic skill, surprisingly.
Athletics it is. Okay, he fails, so Kibo grapples with Maresh. Are you going to try to drag Kibo?
Yeah.
Okay, you now have Kibo on your back as it's being rushed away from you.
Okay. That's fun. Then I'm going to monkey punch Norman.
Monkey punch. 20 will definitely hit. 15 points, reduced to 7.
And second one.
13 will not, unfortunately. Actually, you're a large creature, so these would be at advantage. Because you'd be technically flanking with Kellen.
Okay, then let me roll again.
Twice.
I'm just signing him up for a wolf ticket. Like, come on, what's up now? What's up now?
So that is
7.
21.
That does hit, so that's an extra 8 points of bludgeoning damage as you monkey punch again.
Nice.
Okay, Norman's looking pretty bloody, and Kibo's on your back. All right, Shasha.
That will be my turn.
All right,
Shasha's turn.
Shasha is going to go ahead and just again take the action, the help action versus Kibo to keep harassing her.
Okay, you got it. Kellen, you're up. Norman is now surrounded, so I'm going to give you advantage no matter where you are.
All right. I wish I had a badass touch spell, but I really don't. Could I couldn't just use my Mesochop as a melee weapon. Would that be like advantage or something? Do I even want to do that? Crap.
You wouldn't be able to use this ability, but I'll allow it just this one time.
Okay. Just kind of shrug, and I'm like, all right, whack. It is my Hexblade, I mean.
Oh, sure. Okay, this is an advantage, so roll again.
Okay, great.
Come on, nat 20. Dirty 20.
You don't get it. Go ahead and click on the Mesochakram name, and there you go. 6 points of bludgeoning damage. It is a magic weapon, so it's going to bypass. Okay, do you only get one attack?
Yeah, that's only one attack, and I'm like, don't think I've forgotten about you, little guy. And how it's another bardic inspiration. I think that's my last. Let me check. Yeah,
Okay.
that's my last bardic.
Got it. Halvis, you get a bardic inspiration. Nicole heals and looks as good as they do at the beginning of this fight. And is going to attack Maresh at advantage. 13, 23.
Those will both hit.
You're going to take 20 points of damage total. 9 of them are necrotic, and you're going to have to reduce your maximum hit points by 9.
By 9, you said?
By 9. That's correct. Okay. And now they're not going to move. Norman's turn. Norman is going after Kellen. Claws. Biting. Is 15 hit?
Oh, nope, but the 24 does.
9 points of piercing, 8 points of necrotic, and you're going to reduce your maximum hit points by 8. You see that Norman's wounds heal. Nerbera, it's now your turn.
Okay, I am going to do my 2 attacks with my dagger. One on Norman, one on Kibo.
Okay. The one against Norman is at advantage. One against Kibo is not.
Oh no, yeah, it is because of Shasha.
Oh, my mistake. Both are at advantage, so go ahead and make them at advantage for me.
Okay.
Roll,
I
roll
don't
again.
know why my advantage is not working. I'm holding shift for that.
Okay, that's 21. 7 points of damage. Halved because these
That's
are not
one
magic.
attack.
Okay. And against Kibo? 18 will hit. How do you want to do this?
I am just going to slash once at Norman and then turn and slash with my other dagger back style, like as if, and just stab it into Kibo.
Okay, you slam the dagger in the back, and
Burn.
as that happens, you slam it right into its heart. As you see the wound that Halvis had originally placed there, you watch as the rest of the ash covers the rest of their body. Bones begin to fall, and Kibo is dispatched. Okay, Nabera, bonus action.
Bonus action is commanding Minday to take their bite attack to Norman.
At advantage. Sorry.
14 and a 13.
Neither are going to hit, unfortunately.
Okay.
Is Minday going to move?
No, Minday staying put.
Okay. Knick is going to rush over, knowing it's going to take an attack of opportunity from Agmar and go towards Halvis.
Okay. And it's gonna be at advantage.
Yes.
Light him up.
25 will hit,
And
16 points.
And it's gonna stop her in the tracks because of Sentinel.
Yes, it is. Okay, 16 points go away. Okay, now it's just going to turn around and try to attack you. At disadvantage. Sorry, ignore that. 1. It's 15 to hit, which probably doesn't hit.
Nope.
16 to hit, which probably doesn't hit.
Nope.
Halvis, you're up.
Oh, you skipped my turn.
Oh, sorry, I did. Agmar.
Alright. So I slashed once, see it come back to bring it back to me.
Mhm.
Dodge his attack, and I kind of whisper from the. I whisper from the fog. It looks like fate has decided only one of us die today.
$27 hits.
13 points, and
Mhm.
am going to attack once again. Ooh.
Another natural 20. Nice.
Sweet mama.
23 points of damage. This thing's barely hanging on.
How many
From the
natural 20s have been rolled tonight?
A bunch.
So it's super advantage and advantage, yeah. And from the fog, Agmar's just gonna start laughing from there.
Bonus action?
Bonus action, he's just gonna stay there.
Okay. Halvis, you're up. Nick is looking real rough.
If I move there, that would put Nick within 10 feet of me, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb with fire damage at 5th level.
Sweet. Go for it. 18 to hit, 24 points of fire damage. How do you want to do this?
I just go, not today, and I launch it right out and just watch her burst into flame.
It just... As that happens, you watch as all of the flesh is completely incinerated and bones just fall. Okay. Bonus action?
I'll end my turn there.
Maresh, you're up.
Monkey punch Norman.
Okay, at advantage, because Norman's surrounded.
Oh, that's right.
Roll again.
Alright, so
28. Definitely hits. 22 points, reduced to 11.
and then the second hit.
22 again. 19, reduced to 9. 9.
I'm
Okay.
not seeing those.
I'm saying them out loud because they're being sent
Okay.
directly to me since that's a monster stat. Okay, 22 to hit. Definitely hits. That's your 2 attacks. Bonus action, movement.
Nope.
Okay, Shasha.
All right. So, Shasha is going to go ahead and see, since she's gonna go ahead and fly right over here, and once again take the help action on Nicole. Actually, no. She's gonna do it with Norman.
Okay. The next attack on Norman has super advantage. Kellen, you're up.
Ooh, I want that super advantage. Okay. I will take a step back.
You are going to take an attack of opportunity from that.
Yep.
14.
I'm feeling spicy. 14 does not hit.
All right, you're lucky.
I will hit Norman with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, add advantage.
Okay, here we go.
Because you moved, Norman is no longer surrounded. So it's just at advantage. Okay, 24 definitely hits. 11 will miss. So 13 points of force damage. Barely hanging on.
And I am going to, with my bonus action, set off my mass healing word.
Okay, everybody in the party gets 6 points of healing.
Sick.
Kellen, is that the end of your movement?
I will move back in to close.
Copy that. It is now Nicole's turn. Nicole's hit points are still as high as they were. Nicole is going to try and... it's going to use its spider climbing ability to climb up the stairs. And it's going to try and get all the way around and up to the door frame.
Oh, it passed by me. Monkey punch.
19 is going to take the damage. It's going to take 13 points of damage from that, which is 26 halved. It's going to grab the door and fly it open, running inside, escaping. Okay, it's now Norman's turn. Norman, whilst completely surrounded, does regenerate. And it's going to make 2 attacks. Oops. That's 3. It is going to make 1 attack against Nerbera, and with his claws. Or no, I'm sorry. It's going to make 1 attack against Kellen with his claws, 1 attack against Nerbera with its bite. 17, Kellen.
That hits.
And Nerbera's 11. Probably doesn't it?
I'm 20 for Nabera.
Okay, Nerbera, it's now your turn.
Oh, actually, I would like to use my reaction to Hellish Rebuke at 2nd level.
Sure, go ahead.
Ooh.
Nice.
30 save. I fail the save. I take 9 points of damage, and my flesh begins to singe. Okay, Nerbera, it's now your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna take...
Oh, actually, I'm just gonna really quickly do the Hellish Rebuke. You will not leave this place. And my eyes kind of like light up on fire. And you've heard Kellen talk exactly like that.
Sweet.
Nice.
Nerbera, you're up.
I'm gonna do my 2 attacks with my daggers.
Okay.
And I keep missing this, so I'm not gonna worry about it from previous, but for right now, I also get infused strikes as a reaction from Mende.
Okay.
which, when another creature within 30 feet of the Drake that it can see hits with a weapon attack, the Drake infuses the strike with its essence, causing the attack to deal an extra 1d6 damage.
Sweet, then that makes it magic. So make the attacks at advantage.
At advantage?
Yeah, well, first one's just going to be a
That's
23.
one.
So
Right.
that's 5 plus another d6.
And a 22.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me another d6. All right. How do you want to do this?
First, I'm just gonna spin slash, and then both of them like cross slash, cross Norman.
As you do so, the fire that
And
is
it's
currently
acid
being engulfed in, it just rips it into shreds. And as that happens, you watch as all the bones splatter across the floor.
Huh, I fucking told you.
After that, the threat appears to be over. As the door to the upper location begins to open very, very slowly. And you can see the second floor area now very clear. You all listen closely and you can hear voices, one of whom is Oriana, and one of whom is a male voice you do not know. However, 2 cards were drawn. I need everyone who took necrotic damage that turn, or this session, to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
Remember who has?
Does it have a saving throw? It does not. So
That's 7. Ooh.
Maresh rolled an 18 for everybody. Okay, Nerbera, I don't believe you got bit. Did you get bit?
No, I did not. No, I did not.
Okay.
The only damage I took was from arrows, from incursion.
Halvis. That creature wasn't able to suck your blood. You felt its fangs go into you, and although it did injure you, something about it feels strange. Something about it feels good. Something about it feels powerful. And you can hear a small voice in the back of your head now. One that speaks to your innermost desires, pleasures, and the will of a hunter flows through your veins. You are now at the very beginning stages of vampirism. And that's the end of our session. Hey, great job, everybody.
I think the last thing Kellen does with his devil card is looks over at Halvas and goes, "Oi, if you don't want to become one of them, we should probably get that checked out. And if you do, we should probably also get that checked out."
You need the blood of the vampire who owns the one who ate you.
Good to know.
We know which one that was.
You haven't met them yet.
Yeah, which one was that?
was this the one that Horsenio gave you?
What's their name? But before I say goodbye, Biz, what's their name? Real quick.
What's the name of the vampire?
Yeah.
He didn't have one.
You're gonna have to make it up because I have to know it. I does this has to know.
No, I have them specific, but they're 2 different names, so I just have to make sure. Which one bit you?
All right.
The one that's right above me. Kibo.
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 Kibo's the one that bit you?
Yes.
Iophandranas. Iophan. Iophan is the name. Dranas. Dranas.
Better write that down.
Mm-hmm. Okay, everybody. Congratulations. You all did a wonderful job. Let me calculate up your experience points really quick. Your experience points all together now. Your experience points in total are 11,560.
2312.
Okay. Did you guys have fun?
Oh, that was
Oh,
great.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, it was great having everybody here tonight. Thank you all very, very much for watching. You in the caravan, thank you very much for watching as well. We're going to give you some more trouble bubbles coming your way as we raid Critical Role, as we usually always do. You all have done a great job today. Thank you so much, Black Irish 19, the Mobius Tripper, the Mad Guy Cthulhu, Rose Kai Kai, and Lord Geyser. Please see almost all of them on their own respective Twitch channels. Can't recommend them enough. And hopefully I'll be seeing you guys here next week. I am headed out of state for a lovely reunion. And it's going to be lots of fun. I promise that I'll be back with tons more inspiration and tons more fun things. But until then, I won't let you wait any longer to watch Abria and all the rest of those people do some interesting
But wait,
things.
there's still one thing we have to do, Biz.
Yeah, shit. Oh,
A giveaway.
okay, here we go.
Let's roll those dice.
Mm-hmm. Did you just put on an echo? Did I just hear a real echo?
Yeah, that was my voice.
Oh, your voice is just so booming, it echoes in my head.
He
Alright, give me
doesn't have a sound-treated room.
Doesn't. Okay, give me just a moment. Going to, I don't care that Bloomberg just posted a new fleet. I think those are silly.
How great is Exandria Unlimited so far?
I've only seen one episode.
I have not seen any episode.
Oh, it's just a yes or no, not a specifics. Just a yes, it's great, or yeah, it's great. I also love Misfits and Magic, which is dropouts. Bria Iyengar gets to DM while our usual DM is a PC series.
Okay,
I just love how she got both of those jobs.
I've just rolled.
Do it.
My roll is 73. The winner
Either gonna be Black Irish or Nubs.
I have to see what's the calculation on that.
Black Irish
think
is
it's-
85 and Nubs is 61.
I think it's both
not-
12.
It's both 12. I need for Nub
12?
Muffins and Black Irish to roll off.
Oh my god.
Is Nub Muffins watching, or is Caroton in the chat right now? Because I need them to do
Caro was here. I don't know if he's still here.
Caro's still here. Caro!
that. And Nub Muffins and Maresh.
Do we just
Caro
roll
might
another
be, Nubs
D100?
might be at work.
Another D100. This is the second time that's happened.
Okay,
Oh,
51.
she's rolling.
Not difficult to beat me.
Oh, she capitalized the R. Don't capitalize the R.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The suspense.
50-50
The suspense is killing me.
50-50. Come on.
Lowercase r, Nubs. Lowercase.
She's close, and you're still close to my 73. She
No,
rolled a 74. Okay.
All right,
Nubs got
GG.
it.
Nub's got it. All right. So congratulations, Nub Muffins. You are the winner of the Lo-Fi Artistries. Congratulations. You now get to talk to our wonderful commissioned artist to commission your own drawing. It can be of any character you wish. Doesn't even have to be of this caravan. We'd love it to be, but it doesn't have to be. So thank you very, very much for all of you watching. Thank you very much for anybody who just came in and watched. If you'd like to join, you absolutely can. Right up here is our Discord link. Join us, read the rules, read the explanation, read how to sign up, and then you can join and watch us for that. This episode is going to be put up on YouTube tomorrow at and it's going to premiere at 10:30 p.m. So you all may watch as much as you like. All right. Wishing you guys all the best. Thank you all so much. We're going to be rating Critical Role here in however many seconds it takes for my OBS to do so. And last time, it didn't even raid. Some people even stuck around.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was weird. I hope that doesn't happen again. That was disappointing, actually. I think it's probably going to happen again because it's stuck at 9 seconds. It's been 9 seconds for the last 5 seconds. Anyway. Let's just go ahead and just start the post-show talks after this. Mobius, how you feeling, bud? It's nice having you back. Oh, we're rating!
Good to be back. Oh, that's lovely. I love it. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Raid went.
Oh, yeah. It's good to be back. I don't know. It's just been like the day-to-day has been a bit of a struggle just trying to get my affairs into order, but I just felt like I had the time to spare and wanted to hang out with my friends and play some D&D. It was really, really fun.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Well, always great having you. And thank you very, very much for taking the time. So, Halvis, you are now infected with vampirism. You can either play with that or you can not. It's up to you. But it takes a while for it to take effect. It's not instant.
I'll have to ponder that because, well, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be pretty cool.
Yeah, when
If it was
you drew
anyone
the,
else, I would rush to help them.
when you drew the card for ensnarement and being entrapped, and then I drew the card for oh crap, what did I draw? Hang on, let me check them out again. What was mine? Oh, for somebody putting a great trial upon you. I was like, this is it. I knew in the moment that you said that this is where it was going to be, I'm just like, I have to bite Halvis. There's no other way around that. It needed to happen.
Can I leave this mansion?
Yeah, you can.
You're not a vampire yet.
You're not a vampire yet. Yeah, you got time.
I hope I didn't cause too much anger with all the advantage and super advantage with the
No, not at
rolls.
all. That was so cool. No, it's all false anger. It's very impotent rage. Like, none of this is angry. I'm happy that you guys are having a good time and, like, making this a lot of fun. That's what gives me a lot of joy, too.
Yeah.
And
Like when
I
I
keep
heard-
forgetting about that infused strike, and then I look at it later, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Well, no worries.
And I was fully committed to letting Maresh die here.
Oh my god.
It was going to
I
happen
can't,
if
no.
if people just didn't like healing Yodel you all the time. I was going to kill you.
Yep. I had a plan, but I got grappled, and then I wasn't able to do that. And I was like, he's had a good long arc. Maresh is the character with the longest streak in the campaign.
Happens.
Yeah. I was thinking to myself, I'm going to cast haste, but then I'm like, no, because if I lose concentration, then that's pretty bad.
Yeah. Don't forget, guys, tactics. And sometimes
Yeah.
tactics means formations.
Yeah.
I was so excited to use my freaking meta magics I had set up. I was going to be using Magic Missile as a bonus action.
Happens, man.
I was,
We'll get you
like-
there. We'll get you there.
I was getting ready to use the mirror image, but when I saw how much they were having trouble trying to hit me and then being able to go into the fog myself, I'm like, oh, I don't think I need to use it.
Nope.
Because it doesn't stack with if they can't see me, mirror image doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I guess
So,
shit like that.
Can you see into fog?
me?
Like
You
in
can't
a
see at all.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
like in a spell perspective, like it says the spell says the spot that you can see within range.
He is heavily obscured, so anything that you can see is obscured, and therefore it is not a valid target. It gets
Because
crazy.
I was
like
trying to place this. I was trying to figure out if I could place a spell in the fog, but
Mhm.
because it said you could see, I wasn't sure that and they all decided to run out and die anyway. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course I'm like, okay, well, I don't think I need my dark vision, and then become a.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, it's the third attack of the ice cream, so I'm gonna have to get going here.
Oh my
Alright.
goodness.
All the
See
best to
ya.
you guys.
Brother.
Have a wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful night, and wishing you guys